All right. We're live. What's going on, folks? I know I'm a little late. Maybe I was delivering presents. I don't know. It's up for you to decide. But we're here for another week of Tampa Bay Buccaneers football. Very excited to have everybody here. Again, you guys know me. It's James. And we've already got a lot of people in here. We got JS in here. Probably won't win this one due to poor coaching. It is nice to see we are all feeling optimistic about this game. Matthew's here. KB is here. Eric is here. Buzzy is here. MP. Man, oh man. Very happy to see everybody. Fred is here. We probably don't deserve the playoffs now. Well, yes. I don't think anybody in the South deserves to go to the playoffs this year, to be honest with you. But it will take sneaking in and continuing the playoff streak one more year. Bucs currently have the second longest active streak. Well, look, objectively, without context, that is impressive, right? But whenever we break it down, I'll show you guys here in a moment, but the Bucs have been the worst division winner every year the past 4 years. That's not necessarily the best thing to hang the hat on whenever we look at context, but it is what it is. Let's see. What's up, Caleb? Let's see. Do I think we come out with the win? I do think the Bucs will win. Yeah, I do. What's up, Steve? Hopefully JPP can bring some sort of spark to this defense. Santa only goes to rich people houses now? Oh, Florida man, we can't have... Listen, Santa is for everyone, okay? Santa's for the people. Santa is for the people. So let me see. Wow, okay, so Jason Pierre-Paul will be active for this game. Isn't that interesting? Of course, I love that they sign Anthony Walker Jr., and then they're like, actually, no, never mind. He's not playing. That's stupid. So we got our inactives here as well as the elevations for everybody. If you guys want to take a look at that. Yeah, JPP is playing today. Correct. How well will that go? I don't know. I do not know. Let me get the old TV fired up. We've got about 45 minutes till game time here. So we will get the old game ready. Bulls may have been a great defensive coach in the past, but he has lost it as a head coach. I think it's ran its course. Oh, I know, Buzzy. You were go Bucky. There you go, Buzzy. 3 years, man. 3 years. That is a good chunk of time. It's been 11 years now. It's been 11 years doing this thing. Ain't that crazy? 11 years. Let's see. Every game, every stream. Hey. That's the way, that's loyalty right there, folks. That's loyalty. Sick and tired of the 3-4 defense? Well, it's fair. Santa, please bring us a Bucs dub. I'll see what I can do. Santa James is here. Yeah, I love JPP, USF great. It's true. Thank you, KB. I appreciate that. This is going to be difficult. Imagine, yeah, hold on. Santa has to take a drink, but also Santa doesn't want to mess up his beard. Getting Krampus this year. Hey, listen, I know that guy. You don't want him. You don't want him. You want Santa. Okay? You want Santa. It's funny, Buzzy. I'm so past asking them to sign players because they won't. They won't. Oh, man. What is up, Alejandro? Thank you. Thank you. Santa James today, right? That's hopefully I'm delivering some good juju for the Bucs, Indeed, raise the flags. So, okay, let me take a quick look at these inactives. So Anthony Walker Jr., sick, just signed him and he's inactive. Connor Bazelak, okay. Sterling Shepard's inactive. That's an interesting one. Rashad Wisdom, okay, so they activated him off the IR and now he's inactive. Elijah Klein, okay. Devin Culp. Elijah Simmons, I keep on saying I want them to play Elijah Simmons, man. I keep on saying that. But I guess they don't have an interest in it. And then Jason Pierre-Paul and Adam Gotsis were promoted to the active roster. So, I mean, it's cool, but also it's like, why is AWJ inactive? Why is Shep? I mean, why is Elijah Simmons inactive? I mean, golly. Yeah, hopefully the beard brings some good juju today, right? Heading back to visit Sarasota in January. There you go. Yeah, I should do some group meetup. That'd be fun, right? They keep, if they keep on losing, we can go protest or something, I guess. Why did we draft JTS? They thought it was going to work, and oh boy, it did not. By the way, some updates from last night. Anybody watch that freaking Bears-Packers game? That was awesome. That was a good time. That was good. That was good. And then the Eagles won, which was intriguing, I suppose is one way to put it. So, man, oh man, everybody. Don't forget the hoodie. I would. Okay, now here's the thing. I have a Christmas sweater. Okay, maybe you guys can't see it. I have a Christmas sweater on right now. It's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers Christmas sweater, y'all. Huh? Huh? It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Comfort me, James. I'm scared. It'll be okay, Juten. It'll be okay. Now, the Bears do look nice, don't they? Oh, man. Let me see. Is it still possible when you have a home playoff game? Is it still... Wait. I mean, is it possible to have a home playoff game? Yeah, they'd have to win the division. That's really the only way the Bucs or the Panthers get into the playoffs, by the way. They called you into work today, Blitz? Should have said no. I hope this offseason we get a pass rusher to help Yaya out. I mean, that was what Hassan Reddick was supposed to be, and it just failed. Let's see. Joe, hello from Jerusalem. Rams and Hawks was a crazy game too. That's true. Always love Bears versus Packers games, yeah? I need a Bucs Christmas sweater now. It's a good one. It's a good one, man. Have Mayfield teach him a thing or two. Yeah, thank you for the sweater love. Are we going into OT again like last year? I mean, if they do, I'll be sick. Yeah, if our first playoff game is against the Rams, I mean, they're getting bounced, brother. They're getting bounced. What's up, Rhett? We got Rhett in the chat. Love it. Love it. Got everybody here. I will have a couple more people joining me for this stream, by the way, in person. We just had our, I got friends in town. We just had our 10-year high school reunion. That's crazy, right? And we're gonna be hanging out. Last time I wore this, not good. Paul, good memory. We're trying again. Buzzy's going to watch Red Zone. There you go. The hat and beard. Did I lose a bet? Noah, do you know what's in 4 days? I'm being festive, sir. I think Mayfield's been pretty hurt. Maybe so. Maybe so. How important is this game for the Bucs? Okay. Like, yes, it's important, right? But if Carolina doesn't beat Seattle, they still only have to win one of their next 3 games. Like, the only way this turns, like... So, like, it's... You would prefer to win this one and not potentially have it drag all the way out to week 18, right? Um, but yeah, they just have to win one of these Panthers games, and then if they beat Miami as well, they're in. So I don't know, man. Yeah, this game is very important. It is. Merry Christmas, Matt. Rhett with the $2 super chat. There you go. Says, scale of 1 to 10, how festive do we feel about this game? I'm at like a 9. I mean, I'm at like a 9 right now. I think the only way I get to a 10 is if like I'm having like real Santa show up and dropping gifts and stuff. I mean, golly. Strafe, your birthday's on Christmas? That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Hope we win, but expectations are low. The hat looks itchy. It's okay. We're living. Debo should just come in now before the game, right? We're so in control of the division. How did we get into this mess? Well, Alejandro, it is called inconsistency. Unfortunately. Yeah, they beat Atlanta 30-0 and beat the Rams. I know. If it fails, pack it up and never use again. Someone needs to teach the Bucs about this, about that loser creamsicle jersey. Oh, it says Bat. I thought you were talking about the Santa hat. I was like, well, now hold on, Bat. We're the healthiest we've been. Bulls better wake up this game. We'll see. Do I think the defense is going to show up? I don't know. I can't answer. I don't know. Why does this team hate Culp so much? He's been playing better than Otten. I know, right? I don't know, man. It's just this. They make some of these decisions. I don't understand some of them with like roster moves and like some personnel decisions I kind of get where it's like, hey, we want better blockers in this and like we want better pass rushers than run stoppers. And like I get that, but I don't know. I do not know. Keon Coleman was inactive again today. Are they going to trade this dude? And will it be to the Bucs? I love Keon Coleman. He's awesome. Over under is 2.5 quarters before you take everything. Yeah, I mean, it's fair. It's fair. Emeka says, like the fit, bro. Thank you. KB with the $10 super chat saying, Merry Christmas, James. Happy New Year. Indeed. I think we will talk before the new year. I think we'll have one more game before the new year. Let me check in on that. Yeah, they play one more game before the new year against Miami. So, yeah, we'll have one more game to hang out, get that Happy New Year's in there. Y'all excited for 2026? I am cautiously optimistic. Man, I was looking, dude, it is so crazy that literally the past 6 games, the Bucs are 1-5. That is so bad. That is so bad. Thank you, Tampa Bay boy. Is Todd Bowles coming back next year? Good question, Joe. I think it depends on how the season ends. I think if the Bucs don't make the playoffs, I don't think he's back. Okay, if we do make the playoffs, don't make the Super Bowl, do I think Todd Bowles should be fired? Well, then you get into the discussion of how does the playoff game go? You know, it's like, are they blown out? Are they, is it a close game? Who knows? I mean, if it's close, I think he stays. If they're blown out, I think he's gone. Feels like we haven't had a statement win in a while. I know, Aaron. I know. Bulls is gone unless the Bucs look impressive in the playoffs. Maybe so, Fred. Maybe so. You know, I am going to take this off for a minute because actually, you know, this is really freaking itchy and hot and Rough. Santa James is taking a frickin' breather. Golly. Rhett hit the under. If you hit the under, you win on Sleeper. Shout out Sleeper. I did see Todd Bowles' interview after the Falcons game. You know, my thoughts on that was like, hey man, cool that you're like pissed off, like cool that you're fired up. It's too late. Like, why are you all mad now? Like why are you all mad now? This is your 6th loss, or your 5th loss in 6 games. Like, why are you mad now? You should have been mad 3 weeks ago, a month ago. And it's ridiculous to me. It's ridiculous. And then, like, look, you know, the whole, like, this has been a players ran team the past 4 to 5 weeks, which coincidentally is like all the losses that have happened. And it's like, hey, there's been a player ran team the past 5 weeks. You know, we've done everything we can as coaches. That's not true. Look, I do understand chunks of where he's coming from, but that's just not true, right? Like, he's not really benching people. He's not really making, like, you know, it's so easy to be like, we got to coach better, we got to play better, right? But then, like, to actually say, like, hey, we know these guys that are, like, not performing, switch some stuff up, man. You know, like, switch some stuff up. Give a Muhammad Kamara a chance. Give a Marquise Watts a chance. An extended chance. Give maybe a John Bullock a chance at inside linebacker. Why did Anthony Walker, why did it wait so long for him to be brought into this organization when he is familiar with the playbook and your inside linebacker situation is not great? If Zon McCollum is stinking it up, why did it take him getting put on the IR before it was like, okay, now we have to make a change at cornerback, right? There's just these different there's just these different things, specifically on the defensive side of the ball. And it's just like, man, like, why are we still, like, putting out Greg Gaines and, you know, like, not trying, and Elijah Simmons? I understand Elijah Simmons is more of a main run blocker, or run stopper, but it's like, why are we not trying that out, you know? It's just unfortunate. It is, you know? So, like, whenever I hear Bowles say, like, hey, we've done everything we can as coaches, like, I know that he probably doesn't mean that, right? Like, in full. But it's not a good look. It's not a good look. Shepard's inactive just because I guess the Bucs have got some good depth at receiver, I guess. Let's see. What happened to the Bucs that beat Seattle? Dude, right? Let's see. Do I really think the Buccaneers will win this game? Yeah, I think they will. If the Bucs win, the Saints saved Bowles' job. I mean, right? Yeah. Let's see. Will JPP get a sack today? I'm going to say no. 3rd and 28 and the Falcons convert. I know. I know, man. Yeah, it's just, look, and I don't really care as much as, like, him, like, oh, he threw the players under the bus, right? It's like, I don't care about that because, like, yeah, the players have not been executing, right? And it is that old argument of, like, well, Todd Bowles can't go out there and make the tackles, throw the ball, stuff like that, right? Like, I understand that. It goes hand in hand. It's not just Todd Bowles' fault. It's not just the players' fault. It's not just Jason Light's fault. It's a little bit of everything, right? But, like, I think the line that bothered me was, like, we've done everything we can as coaches. And I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. Like, you can always do more as a coach. You can always find different ways to help out this organization, you know? And sometimes you might have to think out of the box. Sometimes you might have to bench guys, you know? Like, but there's always something more you can do. Because to say, that's almost to me being like, as coaches, we've done a perfect job. And it's like, you haven't. Nothing's ever perfect. Everybody could always be better at something. So I think he just said that in anger, though, in my opinion, where it's just like, hey, he was just really upset. Will we finally play Culp when Otten is gone? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see. 1 second, folks. 1 moment. That guy, thank you for the $5 super chat, saying, as a Bucs fan, JPP makes me worried for our future of ours pass rush. As a Bulls fan, have yourself a day, Unk. You know, man, I mean, I told you guys my kind of tinfoil hat theory about JPP being brought in, and like, you know, everybody's like, oh, it's just depth and stuff like that. But I mean, come on, folks, right? Like, we know what it is. 1 second. Yeah, like JPP's chill, right? But like again. Okay. Want to know when they signed Jason Pierre-Paul, folks? Hold on. I will tell you the exact time they signed Jason Pierre-Paul. Give me 1 moment because it's pretty easy to look this stuff up, you know. Okay, we're going to go to all transactions. We're going to go to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They signed Jason Pierre-Paul to the practice squad on December 9th, 2025. December 9th, 2025. Okay? Whenever we take a look at the Bucs schedule of this year, that was 2 days after the Saints game. Okay? And it was 2 days before the Atlanta Falcons game. And I've seen everybody say, hey, it's for depth purposes, right? Look, my tinfoil hat theory is that you didn't bring in a 36, 37-year-old who has not played competitive professional football in 2 calendar years to this football team to be depth, in my opinion. I think you brought this guy in because the defensive players are not performing, and maybe they're not communicating well, and maybe they're lackadaisical, and you need a leader in the defensive side of the locker room. Because for whatever reason, your Antoine Winfield Jr.'s, your Levante, I mean, Levante's a good leader, but your Vita Veas, these players are not getting the message across, right? And they needed somebody who is a fired up, you know, guy who's going to point the finger in the chest and say, you're effing up, do your job, right? And that is Jason Pierre-Paul. We know that, right? We know that is who that is. So I remember I posted about it on Twitter, and it got some traction, but I had posted, here's the exact thing I posted, and I still hold to every word of this. So the Bucs sign a 36, about to be 37-year-old JPP who has not been on a football team in 2 calendar years. Is the communication, play, and leadership so bad on this defense that they needed to make this type of move? Is the coaching staff's message not getting through to the players so severely that they needed to do this to get an extra voice in the building? This staff and the front office have failed to create new stars in the pass rush of the defensive side of the ball, and again resort to ghosts of the past. Remember Shaq Barrett last year. This really does feel like a desperate grasping at straws type of move if you really wanted to do should have been done earlier in the year. Again, this team is doomsday reactive instead of proactive. I hold by every word I said there. I mean, that's genuinely what I believe, right? And it's just one of those things. Like, that's genuinely what I believe. Where I see it and it's just like, okay, dude. All right. Let's see. Again, 36, 37 years old. You know, it's cool. I mean, and then look what happened. Literally, just a couple of days later, the defense is a big chunk of losing that game against Atlanta. So it's like, are we kind of cooking here? I don't know. Maybe. So I don't know. Also, too, like, and I saw a lot of people be like, whoa, gross overreaction, James. It's just a depth signing. Okay. Even if you wanted to have somebody at, like, depth or whatever, right? It's like, dude, is really a 36, 37-year-old guy the right pick for depth who's been retired for 2 years? Like, is that really the right choice for, like, depth? And also, if you wanted depth, still, why'd you wait so long? They do this all the time. They just did it with Anthony Walker Jr., where it's like, oh, we need depth at linebacker. Okay, we'll bring back AWJ. And it's like, dude, why wasn't he here like 2 months ago? What is happening? How much of a threat do I think Ted McMillan is? I mean, I think he's a young Mike. I mean, well, okay. I think he is a young, not as good Mike Evans. And that's still pretty darn good. Ted McMillan's a problem, man. He was one of those guys where it's like, there's your next potential Mike Evans. He's right there. And it's like, yeah, it would have been awesome to get a Ted McMillan. If the Bucs lose and look ugly doing it, are we going to get a James Crash Out rant? Probably not. Just because, like, at this point, Zebra, I'm so cooked. This season, I think, has taken years off of all of our lives, right? Like, is that fair to say? Is it fair to say that this season has taken years off of our lives? It's like, if they lose, I'm just going to be like, okay. Like, I'll probably still, like, have some fired up comments and stuff, but, like, my confidence in this team is already shot, you know? Like, it's already, like, decimated. So it's like, if they lose, it's like, I didn't have confidence in this team much more anyway, you know? So, like, I don't know. I still think they're going to win today, by the way. I still think they're going to win today. Yeah, the Bucs have Ibuka. I know they have Ibuka. I know. But Ibuka's more of like a Chris Godwin type than a Mike Evans type, right? Like, I think we would all agree on that. Whereas Tet is more of a Mike Evans type, not a Chris Godwin type. If the Falcons don't fire Raheem, something is very wrong with that organization. Do I want the Bucs to make the playoffs? I mean, look, it's always, like, objectively a decent thing when your team is making the playoffs because, like, you know, context and, like, thinking about other teams' organizations does certainly matter. So, like, I mean, let's take a look at this. Most seasons without playoffs, NFL. Oh gosh, I don't want to do AI. Let's see. Well, the Washington Commanders, no, like current NFL playoffs drought. So the Jets haven't been to the playoffs in 15 years, everybody. 15 years the Jets have not been to the playoffs, right? The Falcons and Panthers, they haven't been since 2017. So whenever I look at, you know, it's been 8 seasons since the Falcons have been to the playoffs, 7 since Carolina, 5 since the Saints, 4 since the Bears. I mean, that's probably going to change this year. 4 since the Colts. You know, and like, I look at those things, I'm like, yeah, like, look, going to the playoffs is always a good thing. Like, just in terms of like, hey man, you never know when you're not going to be able to go to the playoffs, right? But context matters as well. And it's like, once you start going to the playoffs consistently, it's like, okay, what's that next step? You know, how do we go from here to here in terms of playoffs, expectations, stuff like that? So, yeah, man. Do I want them to make playoffs? Sure. I'm happy for them to make the playoffs. If they lose in the playoffs, like badly, do I still think Todd Bowles should be let go? Probably. Probably. If Rachaad White gets hot, I hope they don't shy away from him. Big Rachaad White guy over here. Big Rachaad White guy over here. I very much enjoy him. I think he's great. What's up, Bentley? Bentley, I feel like you're not in this. Maybe you are, and I'm just misremembering. I always see your comments on like the videos, right? But I feel like you're not in here as much on the streams. I might just like be like misremembering. I probably am, but what's up, Bentley? J-Max, dude. J-Max pretty good, guys. Bucs are so much better with 2 running backs. Panthers fan here, keep pounding. Well, there you go, Nigel. Let's see. What if we lose the division and keep Bowles anyway? Paper bags and hazmat suits time. You know, man. Okay. That's another scenario. If they make the playoffs and they keep Bowles, I need to see a big change off season. Like, I really do. I need to see. Look, they're not firing Josh Grizzard. If it was me today, like, he wouldn't. But look, if I'm Bowles and it's like they're keeping me, right? Here's what I'm doing. First thing, I'm firing Thomas McGaughey. First thing, I'm firing Thomas McGaughey and I'm promoting Keith Tandy to special teams coordinator. Okay. Then I'm getting rid of George Edwards because apparently he's just doing horrible. I'm getting rid of, let's see. I'm getting rid of Nick Rapone. I'm getting rid of Kevin Ross. So Nick Rapone is the safeties coach. Kevin Ross is the cornerbacks coach. If you want to get rid of the strength and conditioning guys, sure, I don't know, but like if I'm talking about like I'm getting rid of 4 coaches. McGaughey, Rapone, Ross, as well as George Edwards. You know, like that's what I'm doing. If they keep Bowles, minimum, you're getting rid of 2 coaches. You're getting rid of McGaughey. You're probably getting rid of George Edwards. Right? And if they don't make big changes like that, it's like, what are we doing here? You know? Yeah, the Rams fired their special teams coach. It's true. Let's see. Hey, man, USF has that Byram Young, I think is his name. Great guy. Grizzard, I mean, Grizzard's only 35. What's up, Rattle? Clint Kubiak would be a really cool head coach. He would. So, okay, we win if Baker doesn't throw picks. Well, I mean, you can also win if the defense doesn't stink. But we need a good draft and a great upcoming head coach. I agree. I mean, I think that's a good start. They had the chance last year. They did. There were so many good candidates. I still I haven't been like they should have promoted Cohen. I have not been like so adamant about something with this team in such a long time, and then they didn't do it. And it's like, and I get why they didn't do it, because you can't really fire a guy who just won 10 games and made it to the playoffs, and I get it, but like it's also like, please do it. And they didn't. And Cohen's awesome with Jacksonville now. And Canales is getting work done in Carolina. It's just rough, man. It is just rough. But okay, so somebody asked about like, hey, who's... I'm gonna be honest with you guys. And we'll talk about this more if like Bowles is let go. But for me, my top 5 options, and you guys are probably gonna disagree with this, and like these lists are subject to change. They are. But when I'm looking at my top 10, no wild cards, right? Because these are like coaches that could get fired, and also like really random guys, like freaking Marcus Freeman's on there. Clint Kubiak, I mean, he's a stud. I think Clint Kubiak would be a very solid OC, or a very solid head coach candidate if they do end up moving on. It's 38. You know, I mean, leading a great offense right now. Great offense right now. I mean, you take a look. Stuff didn't go well in New Orleans. Stuff went okay in Minnesota, but obviously that's like KOC running the offense. This year, Kubiak's doing good work, man. I mean, you know, 9th in offensive yards, 3rd in offensive points. Pretty okay rushing offense, all things considered. Like 20th, not great, but then like the passing, 8th in passing yards, 14th in passing touchdowns. Like, Kubiak's doing some pretty good work, you know? Gary's his dad. You all know Gary Kubiak did some really, really good work as a coach in the NFL. So, like, he comes from a good lineage as well. Clay Kubiak. I know Clay is somewhere. Where's Clay? Oh, he's in San Francisco now. There you go. He's the OC in San Francisco. How old's Clay? Right? Let me see what the chat's saying. Oh, no. We got to go to, slow mode. So, okay, I'm definitely not, like, okay. Look, would John Gruden coming back to Tampa be fun? Yes, it would be. Do I think it would be successful? No, I don't. It'd be fun. I don't think it'd be successful. I would not want a defensive-minded head coach. I really wouldn't. They do. They do have a splash of making of. That's why I put a guy like Marcus Freeman. Would they reach out? I don't know. Maybe Marcus Freeman would be sick. That guy's he's a real leader of men. I really do believe that. Should put Desmond Watson in, right? No, I know. Nostalgia's a dangerous thing, man. And, like, for me, too, it's like, what if Gruden comes back here, he stinks, and then it's like, well, his legacy's ruined, you know? And it's just like, okay. Well, that sucked. You know, like, it's exactly what happened to the Raiders with him. So, I don't think it would work. Why do I feel like it wouldn't work? It's not... Because here's the thing. If the Bucs brought in Gruden, I don't believe he would have roster control. I don't. What I worry about is Gruden being a bit older. He's still a very bright offensive mind, but bringing in just a older staff that lacks innovation, and it just being a problem, you know. And look, I understand he won the Super Bowl with the Bucs. That's awesome. But, like, he has a very similar record to Todd Bowles, like, in terms of, like, barely coaching above 500 ball. The things in, Las Vegas didn't really go well. So it's like, I don't know. I don't think he's a fine coach. He's a fine coach. But I don't think he's what this team needs. If it was a team where it's like, I mean, honestly, like, if you could say, like, if it was like the Bruce Arians situation where you're like, we know we're a quarterback away and like a big-time coach away, honestly, like, maybe Gruden could get you there, right? Like what Arians did. But, like, long-term, and that's how you should be thinking about these things, I just don't think Gruden works out long-term. Yours as well. Honestly, like, I may have to change some stuff here. I'm going to change up my list a little bit. Mike LaFleur with the Rams would be interesting. He'd be an interesting guy. Is there anybody else on this list? I mean, if Kevin O'Connell got fired by the Vikings, I would be kicking down the door to One Buck Place to say, hire Kevin O'Connell. Do it. I'm a very big Mike McDaniel guy. I think he's very solid. Yeah, there's certainly a few guys in there where I'm like, you know, like current head coaches. I love Mike McDaniel's offense. Cruden to USF? No. I like Mike McDaniel, man. I do. People are going to hate it, but I like it. Let's see. Just looking at my list right now. Yeah, John Gruden, man. That'd be something. That would be something, wouldn't it, folks? I mean, there's like a few, like Clay Kubiak, the 49ers OC. I don't know. Bobby Slowick, the Dolphins pass game coordinator, almost was a Bucs offensive coordinator. There's a few. Brian Johnson, Commanders assistant head coach. Mike Kafka, the Giants interim head coach. I'm curious. So, like, obviously, I know you guys said, like, no retread. Peterson are out there. Meh. Josh McCown, Vikings quarterbacks coach. Hey. You guys remember Willie Taggart? He's the Ravens assistant head coach right now. Isn't that crazy? Nate Scheelhaus. I really like Nate Scheelhaus. I do. Benjamin Morrison. Oh, boy. Andrew Luck. Well, there you go. I think Gruden, he really goes in depth these days. It's very similar with today's NFL. Well, I mean, like, and look, that's a fine role for him. Keep that role, you know? Like, keep that role. I think that's fine. You guys want to hear, like, the wild cards I had? Because there was a few where I was like, okay, if the Bucs were, like, go crazy, like, who would they maybe, like, look for as, like, who? Like, what? They're talking to that guy? Like, obviously, you have the former, like, if these guys get fired, Kevin O'Connell, Mike McDaniel, Kevin Stefanski, Zach Taylor, Mike Tomlin. But, like, here's four guys from college, which I'm going to say, and you guys are going to be like, what? Would it really surprise you if Marcus Freeman got an interview with the Bucs, or if Dan Lanning got an interview with the Bucs, Lincoln Riley at USC? But here's the one, and I don't think they would do it. Deion Sanders? I wouldn't want it. But if you heard that as like a rumor, Would it really surprise you? Ryan Day? Ryan Day'd be sick. What about Chris Sims as head coach? He's not doing anything right now. But I mean, like, dude, like, if we're talking about, like, Dan Lanning's a fiery coach, man. He's a beast. Same with Marcus Freeman. I mean, those are probably, like, if you could bring in any college head coach, I would talk to those two. Bowles will keep his job after the Bucs win the Super Bowl. Well, that'd certainly be something. Not Todd Bowles, guru. Hey, Omega, did you, I think it was like episode 8 or 9. Did you, notice anything? Well, they had footage of the Jensen injury. It was wild. Dion is not working in Colorado. That is true. That is true. Let's see here. Peyton Manning head coach? No, probably not. 3 minutes to kickoff. Can't hear me? Should be good now. Yeah, we only have 2 minutes till kickoff. Todd, don't start Teddy. Don't do it. We don't need it. I'm going to change up my list a little bit, actually. I'm a pretty big Shieldhouse guy. I'm a pretty big Shieldhouse guy. You know what? I'm doing it. I'm going with my heart. Nate Shieldhouse, my number one option. Rams passing game coordinator. Bring him in. I need it. Bring him in. Right? Gruden and Arians be co-head coach. That would be horrible. Holy, they destroy each other. Oh man. We'll try to win this game. No promises. You guys don't want Nate Shieldhouse? I want Nate Shieldhouse. Rams passing game coordinator? Beast. Beast. I have a lot of faith in Shieldhouse, man. I didn't get to do a preview video, by the way. I was a busy boy. Oh, man, folks. He is new. I don't even care. Take the risk. Nate Shieldhouse, come to town. Be a beast. I mean, folks, he's 35. Okay. Been coaching since 2015. Loyal as can be. He was at Illinois from 2015 to 2017, then at Iowa State from 2018 to 2023, then from the Rams from 2024 to today. Man's loyal as can be. Give me Nate Shieldhouse, man. That's who I need. That's who I need. All right. Look at this. Hold on, everybody. We have our first guest arriving on the show. You guys know, well, maybe some of you know Logan. He is our resident Ohio State expert. We're talking about Ryan Day becoming the next head coach of the Bucs.
I heard you trying to poach my dog.
Yeah. Well, gotta quit throwing out names who aren't even coaches. Nate Shieldhouse is a coach, passing game coordinator. Let me get my guy. Let's see. Logan will be having running commentary during the game today. Logan looks like he works for the cartel. Well, James is the next Bucs head coach. I don't know how well I'd do, but I would certainly love an interview. That'd be fun. If he does, we'll be going backwards. Who's that, Shadow? Is it Shieldhouse or McVay? Who knows? If we win the NFC South, does Todd Bowles get kept? Depends on how the playoff game goes, I think. I think if they go out there and they're just embarrassed, I don't think he's sticking around. I don't. Okay, I think we're back. We were having some internet problems, but we're back. We're chat. We're back. Rondé Barber is DC. Would Rondé even want to join? Like, that sounds stressful. Tom Brady would bring in talent. Tom Brady cannot be a head coach. He's the current partial owner of the Raiders. I don't think he can do that. Chris Myers is calling the game. Well, there you go. So having some latency issues, folks. Apologies for that. Apologies for that. But it does happen. Nate Shieldhouse. Oh, if they got Shieldhouse, they'd be going backwards. So you think. Big Nate Shieldhouse guy. Do you even know who Nate Shieldhouse is, Logan? It's the passing game coordinator for the Rams. Next question. All right, well, the Bucs are kicking it off. Panthers get the ball first, and it goes to the back of the end zone. Todd Bowles' job on the line. Here we go. I need to get the scoreboard up, folks. Hold on one moment. They got some reporters. Jen Hale. Baker in the headband. There you go. It's looking good. All right. Hold on one moment, everybody. Let's see. Bryce Young is going to be in the shotgun. Running back next to him. It's not snowing there. They're lying. It's just their graphics. In the shotgun. Running back going out wide. It's Rico Dow. Now he's back. From the 35. Young looks. Throws. Incomplete. Jamel Dean in coverage on Tet McMillan. There you have that. There you have that. All right, second down. Good first play. Good first play. Like to see it. Second down and 10 from Carolina's 35-yard line. Bryce Young in the shotgun. Running back next to him. What's he got? Man in motion. Young is going to throw. Looking right. No pressure. Throws. That is checked down to Rico Dowell, who gets a couple of yards there. We'll bring up third down. Third down and 7 from Carolina's 38. If you guys refresh your streams now, it should be okay. Should be okay now. Everybody should be good. We should be good. Got the scoreboard. Got the scoreboard. All right. Third down. Bucs have a chance to get off the field here. Bryce Young on the shotgun, running back next to him. From Carolina's 38. Is JPP in? Oh, he is. He's playing there he is. And Young is going to throw. Sideline. That is caught for the first down. Tet McMillan. Oh, boy. Oh, doctor. Let's see. Who was in coverage there? Winfield was. Not good. There you go. All right. Young under center, running back in the backfield. It's going to be an end around. Oh, blocked. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, that didn't go well for Benjamin Morrison. Holy crap. Morrison was supposed to set the edge there. That poor tight end just destroyed Benjamin Morrison. Wow. First down at Carolina's, or at the Bucs' 26-yard line with the end around to Jimmy Horn Jr. Yeah, I think that was Tommy Tremble just smacked poor Benjamin Morrison. That was rough. That was rough. And that's a big first down there for Carolina. Under center, running back in the backfield, 1st and 10. From the Bucs 26, handoff to Rico Dow. He's got a lane. And that'll be another first down. Logan, thoughts on this drive so far?
No pass rush.
Well, are we really surprised? Let's get you a chair. We're going to set you up right here, okay? Logan, you're going to sit... Well, actually, after this drive. After this drive. How? Just how? Our defense is so trash. Yikes already. Garbage. Indeed. Well, 1st and 10 from the Bucs 13. Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion. Young, looking left, looking over the middle. Young, he's going to try and scramble. Nobody can tackle him. Throws it away. 2nd down. He had 3 guys trying to bring him down over there. They couldn't get it done. That's rough. Let's see. Who was in hot pursuit? Moved up. Yaya couldn't grab him. Vita couldn't grab him. Servassier was too late to get there. Yep. All right. 2nd down and 10. Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Young hands it off to Rico Dowell, and Rico Dowell stumbles. He honestly might have had a touchdown there had he not fallen down. So it will be 3rd down for Carolina. 3rd down. Rico Dowell, I think he's checking out of the game. There's Vita Vea checking out of the game. All right, 3rd down and 3. Big time 3rd down here. That was a touchdown. I agree, had he not tripped himself. Yep, circling Vita Vea's helmet. Don't know why that was the case, but Young in the shotgun. And it's a pitch play. Chuba Hubbard is swallowed up. Now, I don't know about that call. I don't know why you're calling a pitch play on 3rd down, but they do stop him. 4th down. And I imagine Carolina's going to kick a field goal here. I believe they will. There's Baker Mayfield getting ready. Against his former team, by the way. Former team. Ryan Fitzgerald for the attempt. It is a 27-yarder. And the field goal is up and good. So Carolina has the lead. Folks, I'll be back. Logan's going to take the main chair here for a moment. He's going to say what's up to the chat as I get Logan a different chair.
What do we think? Got some good drive for Carolina, but you stopped them to 3. You happy with the result? Hello, chat.
And the main chair was short-lived. All right, let's see. How are we gonna? Let's see. I'm gonna scoot over. Yeah. Boom.
It's also a Dave Canales revenge game.
As some would say.
What was the Bucs record against the Panthers last year?
So the last 10 games, the Bucs are 9-1.
So Canales is looking for his first win against the Bucs.
Correct. All right, let's see. Sup, Logan? Are you gonna gritty Logan?
I'll have to see about that.
Can we just get a stop? Thankfully they did. Let's see Logan do a gritty. Well, we have to wait to see if they score. Yeah, I like the sweater. Sweater's nice. Thought JPP was here to save the day. Oh, Christian. I don't know about all that. This defense is bad, yo. It's, stanky leg, Logan. You're getting a lot of requests. What's up, Santa's helper? Is Santa for the cartel? Defense got to tighten up, man. Give Logan a few shots and he'll gritty.
It's probably true.
James, is that a Galaga sweater? No, it is actually, you know what? It does look like Galaga. It's a Bucs Christmas sweater. Ain't that fun? I wear it to all of the Christmas parties I don't go to. If you're here, smack that like button for a win, Facts. How many people we got in here, folks? We have got 348. 98 likes. Yeah, again, if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button. We could get it up to... Okay, no, now we just jumped up to 436, and now we definitely should be at, like, 150 likes. I mean, come on now. We got Logan here. Come on now. Like the stream for Logan.
Please.
He needs this.
It's the only way I can go home.
Yeah, well, that is true. Oh, Vita Vea's getting some work on the sideline there.
Maybe that's what they were trying to circle.
They're cutting the sleeves off. That's why my man's like, hey, these are preventing me from being successful.
He was fooled by the snow graphics, so he had the sleeves because he thought it'd be chilly.
That's true. Let's see. We had a chance to shut them down last try, but Winfield and Morrison allowed. Yeah, that was a rough play, David. Also, hello, David. I'll have you help me out with the chat today. Thank you, Barbara. Let's see. Sun's out, guns out. Yeah, here comes the return for the Bucs. It's Cameron Johnson. He's got a lane on the right-hand side. Oh, wow.
It's to midfield.
That was one of the more impressive returns for the Bucs this year. What's up, Cat? Let's see. Cam Johnson with the good return all the way down to the Bucs 47. I mean, you literally can't ask for much better. 37-yard return. Baker's 5-0 against the Panthers in his career. 4-0 with the Bucs. Are the Panthers due?
No.
No, they're not. They're not. Thank you, David. Thank you. Up, and there's a Panther down on the field. Let's see who that is. It is, well, we don't know. It doesn't want to tell us. ESPN doesn't want us to know. Greetings from Germany. Love it. Love it. Akium, thank you for the $10 super chat. Says, yo, currently driving over the road. Just wanted to stop in and show love before getting back to it. Hey, have a safe drive, Akium. Have a safe drive. Logan is the good luck. Maybe so.
They win against the Panthers. You have to fly me down for...
Everything.
Week 18.
Right.
The playoff run.
Oh, yeah. Merry Christmas, Jiggy. All right. Ibuka good enough for 4 drops today.
We don't want that type of slander.
So it was Rochelle that got hurt on that play for Carolina. But Baker lines up. Here we go. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Let's see. Man in motion. It is Ibuka. Handoff goes to Bucky. He's going to bounce it to the left to get about 5 yards there. All right. All right. We'll bring up 2nd down and 4 from Carolina's 47-yard line. Logan, what's it like working for the CIA as a cartel op?
You know, every day's a different day at the job. You never know what assignment you'll have.
That's true.
Spice of life.
2nd down and 4 from Carolina's 47. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Let's see. Man in motion. Mayfield hands it off to Bucky. He's going to bounce it to the left. 1st down run there for Bucky. 1st down from Carolina's 41. Oh, man, Logan's a Fed. Well.
Who's going to tell him?
Yeah. Let's see. To be honest, I don't want to make the playoffs with this defense. 1st down. Bucky is back. Grizzard sucks. There's a lot going on here. Another decent run. Yeah. 1st and 10 from Carolina's 41. So Carolina's defense is actually pretty decent, guys. Their offense, not so much. Defense, they're pretty solid. So let's see. Baker in the pistol, running back behind him. Baker hands it off again. 3 straight handoffs. This time Carolina said, no, sir. And they swallowed that one up. 2nd down. Well, yes, Barbara, they have most of their starters back. They still don't have their starting left guard or right guard, or their starting defensive end, or one of their starting cornerbacks. But yes, most of the starters are back. Bucky missed 7 games due to injury. Not good. Kind of lost his mind. 2nd and 9 from Carolina's 40. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Baker is going to throw, looks left, throws left. That is Mike Evans with the grab. Big time first down for hit him with a little sauce, and Baker's hyped. First down. Let's see, who's he going up against? Number 8. I think that's Horn.
Yeah, JC.
Yeah, look at that. Or no, actually, Horn was covering Godwin. Apologies. There you go. Just right there. First down and 10 from Carolina's 27. Now, the offense is moving, folks. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. Kate Otten going out wide is kind of crazy. And that run goes nowhere. That's like a yard for Mr. That's Derek Brown. Derek Brown's a dog. But that is 2nd down now for the Bucs after the 1-yard run. There's Mike Jordan. Shout out Mike Jordan.
The one who got blown up on the play.
Well. That is rough. Run block is bad. For those of you who don't know, Logan is a graduate of The Ohio State University. So, a lot of Buckeyes in this game today. Baker in the shotgun by himself, 2nd and 9 from Carolina's 27. Mike Evans is highlighted here. Baker, it's going to be a quick throw. It's a Godwin screen, and that goes nowhere. Number 11. Wow. Good tackle there. That is Scorton. Nick Scorton. Could have been a buck. Could have been a buck. But we had to take Emeka Ibuka.
Wait a minute. Pause.
He doesn't even have a target yet today. That was okay. Well, that's Luke Gedeke should have blocked him. That was rough.
CFB 25 legend, Nick Scorton.
That is true.
Everyone's ultimate team.
3rd down and 9. Baker in the shotgun and running back next to him. Man in motion. It's Rachaad White. All right, Mayfield is going to throw. Looking left. It's another screen. This one's caught by number 11. That's McMillan. Oh, okay. A little zesty there with the celebration, but okay. He bobbled it at first. I thought he was going to drop it.
It's impressive that he kept his momentum downfield while bobbling it.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. That's Maul, Jesus, that bobble. Yeah, that was something. First down and 10 from Carolina's 16, though. Good conversion. Good conversion. A little scary there. A little dicey, but, you know. Baker under center. Sean Tucker in the backfield now. So they're getting all their backs involved today. And Mayfield, man in motion. Okay, it's a pitch play. And Tucker is going to run into the pile. Going to get about 4 yards there. We'll bring up 2nd down. I thought it was going to be a delay of game, but obviously the play clock on our screen is not the same in the stadium. Well, okay, there we go. We just hard cut to Chris Godwin, Bucky Irving. They're talking about all the guys who have returned. I did watch the Jake Paul fight. I put money on the Jake Paul fight. I lost money on the Jake Paul fight. That was the sequence of events. 2nd and 7. Baker in the shotgun. Bucky Irving next to him. 2nd and 7 from Carolina's 13. Rachaad White in motion. Handoff to Bucky. He's got a lane. Bucky Irving down to the 1.
That was a great tackle break there.
That was very good.
All right, let's punch it in.
Yeah. Why would I bet Jake? Well, it's boxing, guys. I mean, let's be real. It's boxing. I also bet the fight was going to go the distance. That was my main issue. Baker under center, running back in the backfield from the 1. What are they going to do here? I mean, I see a Mike Evans fade that just looks juicy. And that's who they're calling. I mean, come on. That's a touchdown for Mike Evans going up against Jackson. With the usual celebration. There you go. Mike Evans gets the touchdown as the Bucs take the lead. I mean, you knew it was going to happen, right? You knew it was going to happen. 1-on-1 over there? I don't know why you let him go 1-on-1 over there. Grizzard better than Canales? Well, There you go. We'll see how long that's. We'll see how long people. 642 people in here, by the way. 183 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. I've got to do it. I've got one forward, one back. Logan.
Please.
And then one more for the boys. There we go. Bang. Got him. What running back was in the backfield? I think it was Bucky. God, we need Evans. Yeah, that's... Yes. Yes, they do. 31-17. Bucs are on the way. Well. All right. What's up, Chance? Man, oh man. Alejandro said, okay, Logan, gritty time. Logan, we need a double gritty.
I'll gritty it for 3 and outs. I need to see results on defense.
That's, you know what? They don't punt the entire rest of the games. Oh, okay. Good job, James, with that Christmas sweater. Thank you, Pork Chop. No, I don't think White should fall to running back 3. I think he's been solid. I really do. You watch the entire Raise the Flags documentary? It's a good documentary. It really is. I've been pleasantly surprised with it. It's been solid. So real quick from around the league. The Bills and Browns are tied up. Okay. Who the heck scored for those teams? Was it Quinshon Judkins?
Oh, Shador is
Harold
dealing.
Yeah, Shador 8 of 8 for 84 yards. Golly. All right, well, we're not interested in that. Chargers and Cowboys 7-7. Chiefs Titans 0-0. Remember, Mahomes out. So we got Gardner Minshew out there. That's rough.
Averaging less than 1 yard per attempt.
Bengals up 7-0. Jets and Saints tied at 3 apiece. The Vikings are up 3-0. Gosh, these are a lot of rough matchups, aren't they? A lot of rough matchups. Do I think we'll get to the divisional round if they beat the... No.
So do you know I'm assuming they'd be the 4th seed if they win the division.
Yes.
And any idea who the most likely 5 seed for the wild card is?
Ooh.
I'm not sure what the standings are.
Well, the 4th seed has to play the highest wild card team. I know that. So it'd probably be the Rams.
Oh gosh, that would be tough.
Yeah, which would not be enjoyable. That wouldn't be an enjoyable thing. So yes, Sean Tucker's contract is up this year, but also it's important to remember he is a restricted free agent, so like they could bring him back very cheaply, very cheaply. Here comes the kickoff. It's away. It will not be returned. It is down at Carolina's 35. All right. Yeah, it'd either be the Rams or the 49ers, probably. I wouldn't want to play... I guess I'd rather play the 49ers than the Rams, but...
Yeah.
I mean, I think the Rams are going to legit, like, make it to the Super Bowl, so... You know.
Very well could see it.
1st and 10 for Carolina. We can beat the Rams now? I like the optimism. 1st and 10... from Carolina's 35. That's a freaking sick stadium. Okay. Bryce Young under center, running back in the backfield. We did hit 205 likes. Thank you guys so much for that. If you are new, again, by the way, go ahead and subscribe. Rico Dowell gets the carry. Only a couple of yards there. We'll bring up 2nd down. James, you have to put on the hoodie if we get past the 24 because we haven't had 24 or more in the past. Well, there you go. There you have it. Let's see. They're in Carolina right now. Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 2nd down and 9 from Carolina's 36. In the shotgun. Bryce Young's going to throw. Looks over the middle of the field. That is caught. Servassier Dennis makes the tackle. 3rd down. 3rd down, folks. Baker should seem okay. Shoulder seems okay. Yeah, it seems like he's doing all right. Seems like he's doing all right. Let's see. 3rd down and 4. Chance to get off the field. Chance for a gritty, some would say.
Some may say.
Some may say. Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see. Let's see here, folks. Handoff. Oh, Chuba Hubbard gets the first. You hit like the Buffalo Wild Wings button.
Overtime.
Right? Yeah. Let's see. They run it on 3rd down and they let that.
That's smart. They anticipated the blitz and they kind of played right
Ooh,
into
yeah,
that gap.
yeah, just completely whiffed. That's rough. All right, well, 1st down for Carolina. From right at the 50. Bryce Young under center, fullback, running back in the backfield. Oh, and Bryce Young is falling down.
We'll take it.
Now, do they count that as a sack for Servassier? Because I don't know about all that. Let's see. What happened here? Bryce goes and... Oh, got a little tripped up.
I'd say that's a Vita Vea or a sack.
Yeah, I guess that's what you consider it. They do count it as a sack, so it's 2nd and 18 from Carolina's 43. So they credit Servassier Dennis with the sack. So 1.5 minutes left here in the 1st quarter. Bryce Young in the shotgun by himself. Remember, the last time the Bucs had a down and 18 did not go well. Let's see. Here we go. Bryce Young throws. Oh, it's a wobbler. 3rd down and 18. If they allow a 3rd down and 18, guys, pack it up. I don't think they will. If things are not, well, yeah, Carolina win-loss, 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 which actually, you know what, looks festive for Christmas. So, 3rd and 18, folks. Bryce Young in the shotgun. A running back next to, well, yes, a running back next to him. It's Chuba Hubbard. From the Panthers, 43. Bryce Young's going to throw. Pressure. Young throws it. Oh, my. Okay, number 0 tried with the saucy hurdle. And that will be 4th down. We will have to see them punt.
Good stuff.
Gritty?
No, it's for 3 and outs. Only for 3 and outs.
That is a 3 and out.
No, it's not. 3 and out is they get no first downs on the drive.
Oh, like a straight up 3 and out.
Straight 3 and out. That's
you know
that's
what?
the level of excellence I demand.
Okay. Well, I have to use the bathroom. Logan's going to take back over on the main chair.
I'll just sit here.
Well, all right.
All right, we've got, is that Townsend? Is he their punter?
I think so.
To punt. Oh, and we got a flag.
Oh, no.
We got a false start. It could have been deliberate. I don't know. Maybe they want some more room. Try to pin him deep. But I would imagine most of you guys pretty happy with this 1st quarter. Let's see the chat. My favorite team, I don't really have an NFL team. My college team's Ohio State, so I really root for where the Buccaneers players are. So you can imagine I was very happy that the Bucs drafted Emeka Egbuka this year. So I'm pretty big. I've been definitely following the Bucs more this year. Always rooting for my man James. So yeah, hoping they can, take the win. All right, looks like we got a offsides on the punt. They're going to decline it. It was a pretty good punt inside the 10, I believe. So they're going to just take that result. So the Bucs will have some work to do. But cutting to commercial, we're seeing some festive gear out in the crowd there in Carolina. But how are you guys feeling after the 1st quarter? I mean, I would imagine pretty happy. Let's see what we got here. Christmas miracle, we got to stop. You know what? I agree. So yeah, I mean, it was pretty slow 1st quarter. The Bucs have only had 1 drive, 1 touchdown. So I mean, you got to be happy with that result. Yeah, we got. Oh, need to get closer to the mic. James is much better projecting than I am. That is fair to say. Yeah, I've seen it in the last few weeks with the wide receivers. I mean, getting Mike back has been really good. A lot more opportunities to spread the ball around. Bringing McMillan back now as well. I mean, you have 4 legitimately very good wide receivers, so I think you're seeing that a lot with the passing game. I think there's a lot more confidence there. It's not only able to look at Egbuka and, the tight end core have been a bit unreliable this year. So I think it's really helping out the entire offense, even with some questionable stuff on the offensive line. The wide receiver core is helping out a lot. Egbuka has been on the field, but no targets to date. It seems like they've mostly had J.C. Horn in on coverage with Egbuka, so he's there. He's a legitimately very good corner, J.C. Horn. So, you know what? I think the Bucs will be very happy if let J.C. Horn eliminate one person on the play. After him, I think a lot of the others not quite as good in coverage, so really opportunities to spread the ball around. So, I think we'll kind of see on this drive how the game plan, how it's changed. But, again, first drive got a touchdown, so we'll see. Yeah, I mean, things can always get worse. A question here. You've seen Bengals O-line. Yeah, much worse. So, yeah, I need Rashad to get busy. I don't think we've seen Rashad yet in the game. We started with Bucky Irving. I saw Tucker come in to spell him a bit. James will be back in a moment. He's in the restroom. There is Todd Bowles on the sideline looking focused. All right, likely one play here before the quarter. Let's see what they come out with. Got a run to Bucky, fights for a few yards. I mean, you'll take that, 4 yards, and that should do it for the first quarter. All right, let's see what else we have in chat. It is tough. I mean, I see a comment here from Cat King. Tucker needs the rock more. I agree. He's very good, but, I mean, it's tough when you've got Bucky, you've got Rashad White. I mean, there's lots of running backs, and you have a good wide receiver core. So, I mean, it's tough to fully spread the ball around when you have all those dogs on offense. I like that comment, D. Rice. I think that's a good standard for the Bucs. Bucs need a playoff win, or coaching changes are coming. Yes, if they win this game, likely the Bucs would have won the division all 4 years under Todd Bowles. But as far as results in the playoff in these last few years, I mean, you could very well argue that they've underdelivered. So, I don't think decision makers should focus on the fact that, oh yeah, he made the playoff, so his job is secure. It's one of the weaker divisions, so I mean, I agree with you. Panthers play Rams next week. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't think so. I think they play the Seahawks next week. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. And there he is.
Baker Mayfield.
He's done.
Chat. We're here.
I'm out. So, James, what did you think of the first quarter? It's going by quickly.
Yeah. So what did I miss?
It was just a 4-yard run for Bucky.
I mean, it seems like the Bucs are going to win. If we're just looking at the first quarter, like, it seems like they just are moving the football better offensively. I mean, Baker's literally 4 for 24 yards and a touchdown. They're running the ball really well. 7 carries for 32 yards. Panthers, it just seems like they're a bit clunkier on offense right now. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. 527 people in here, by the way. 220 likes. If you guys are new, go ahead and subscribe. Logan, what did you think about the first quarter? As we got a 2nd and 7 here.
I was pleased with the offense. I don't watch every down of the Bucs, but I love they're running the ball here. I'm happy to see it.
Ooh, Bucky with the 6-yard run. They're running well.
I think my biggest criticism of the Bucs offense is they have not established the run enough. They get a bit pass happy at times, so I'm very glad that they've come out and really been running the ball hard.
Yeah.
First quarter.
3rd and 1 here, by the way, right from the 19. Mayfield, another handoff, and I don't know if Bucky got that. Oh no, they are going to give it to him.
Somewhat favorable spot.
Yeah, that one was interesting, but they've been running it a lot today. Why are you guys so behind in the live broadcast? Reported like 3 minutes after it happened. It might just be because the stream is off. I don't know.
Yeah, I would check to see that you're live.
Let's see. I know. What's up? I figured it was you, Travis. There is a Carolina Panther down on the field. We'll see who that is here in a moment. So, yeah, I mean, they're running the ball pretty well so far. You know, there isn't there's not really much to complain about so far. It's been pretty back and forth, you know, pretty good. I mean, 9 carries for 39 yards so far. And they're giving Bucky a lot of work. Audio's low. Let me see. Should be able to get to it. Who's talking about compound fracture? What? Okay, so hold on. So who got hurt? It was Jackson, C. Jackson. Don't know who that is. But let's see. Bills are up 13-7 over Cleveland right now. What happened? The Cleveland was like rocking for a second there.
Cam Jackson, a D lineman.
Oh, okay. So Shador, his one incompletion was a pick. It's not good.
Is that a pick 6?
No, because I think they just got a rushing touchdown with Ty Johnson.
Nothing for Josh Allen. Interesting.
You know. Cowboys are up on the Chargers. Chiefs and Titans just, you know, if the Chiefs lose, and the only guy out is Mahomes, like, I know it's like the only guy, right? But like, holy cow.
I think Rashee Rice is also out today with a concussion, so their entire receiving game is pretty limited,
pretty washed. Man, 7-7 for Bengals Dolphins right now. The Saints are up 6-3 on the Jets. Vikings are up 3-0 on the Giants. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see. Audio is low on your guest only. Logan, you gotta speak up.
I think towards the end I realized it, but yeah.
Well, there you go. Let's see. Jamal Dean Future, he's going to a different team. He is. All right. Let's see. Well, this isn't good for my fantasy team. This isn't good for my fantasy team at all.
Oh no.
You know what? Oh man. Oh my. You know what? Could be going better. Oh, yeah, here's Cam Jackson's. From Florida. All right, 1st and 10 at the 20. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. Handoff goes to Rachaad White, who's getting his first run. Rachaad White going all the way down the field. Golly, and Kindle Vidor was hyped on the sideline there. Freaking Rachaad, man. You know, Logan, you mentioned it, running the ball well. Shout out to Cade for a good... Okay. How'd they not get a flag for that? Golly.
Major hands to the face.
Oh, they did. They did give the flag. Okay. I was like, freaking craning his neck back. That's on Robinson. Who is that on Wirfs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Holy cow. That's insane.
That was bad.
So that'll add some more yards to it, I believe. So it'll be first. That was a 39-yard run by Rachaad White. First and 10 at Carolina's 36. White's still in the game. Baker in the pistol, running back behind him. And let's see. Man in motion. Handoff goes to White, who is going to fight, and he's not going to get much. Actually, he's not going to get anything. Second down. Wow. So far, the Bucs have ran it 11 times for 78 yards. Apparently, Anthony Nelson is questionable to return. Robert Rochelle is questionable to return with an ankle. There we go. We're back. We're back. We're back, chat. We're back. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're back. All right. So you guys missed a Chris Godwin catch for like 2 yards. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. Big third down. Big third down.
What are you dialing up here, James?
From Carolina's 30. Throw it to Mike. Throw it to Mike on the sideline.
In the slot?
I wish. Okay. Is my signal okay? No. No, it was not okay. But I think we're back. I think we're back, guys. Okay. Router unplugged. Plugged back in. And we're just restart your streams, everybody. Refresh your pages. Okay. First down to Chris Godwin. Gets the 5 yards. First and goal from Carolina's 4. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff goes. Second and goal. Mayfield under center, running back in the backfield. Handoff goes to Tucker, and he's not going to get anything. All right, 3rd and goal. Vita Vea in at fullback. Sean Tucker is going to try and bounce it to the right. Mayfield doesn't get it. 4th down. All right, everybody, try refreshing your streams, see if that works. But they fail to execute at the goal line again. Just abysmal. Abysmal. So Mayfield, man, Mayfield tried his darndest there, too. All right, now we'll see another field goal attempt. This one is, it's a 23-yard attempt. It's bad play calling, but it's also bad execution. Kick is up and good. So 10-3 is your score right now. 10-3.
Yeah, they went run on that.
Yeah, don't know about all that.
When they had success going to the fade with Mike. Curious to try to get another look at that.
And there's Michael Jackson getting into it with Baker Mayfield. Yes, the pinned message is the players that are out. Correct. Correct. Oh, that's right. I do have to do a gritty. I do, because they kicked a field goal. Now, we only do one. We only do one for the field goals. Bang. Now, imagine if I was coming down an alley. And that's what I was doing. How would you all feel about that? Let's just, let's just do a little experimentation. You just see. How would you guys feel about that, chat? Probably not good, huh? Probably not good. You're probably like, this guy is out of it.
Say, what do you want for Christmas, little Bucs fan?
Oh, man. Too dark. Well, yes. We had to do the experiment. Should be 14-3. It's true. It should be 14-3. All right. I mean, bro.
So James, on these kickoffs, is he missing kicking into the end zone, or would they just want it to be at the 35 because they don't want to risk a big return?
That.
Okay.
They don't want to risk a big return.
Okay.
They don't want to risk a big return. Let me see. Let's see here. So we've got... Oh, Bryce Young wasn't even ready for the snap. Pump fakes. Looks over the middle of the field. Caught by the tight end. Oh my gosh. Key output. We'll see how it goes. Is it going to go well? I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I'm just hoping for consistency. I know. Bryce Young is going to throw, by the way. Looks, throws. Oh, man, it's bobbled up. Almost intercepted. 3rd and 2. If you guys refresh the stream, should be okay now. I did change the output, so should be okay. All right, 3rd and 2. Big 3rd down here.
Thinking another run.
Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see. Bryce Young gonna throw. Looks to his right. Throws to his right. Oh my. Ted McMillan almost got that one.
It's weird play call. Pretty low chance play.
Yeah, but it will be 4th down. We don't
punt. They are.
Let's see. So Logan. I don't know if you know this.
I'm making sure we don't have a fake here.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Shenanigans are afoot.
That was a 3 and out, sir.
How about a 4 and out? We have to make sure.
No.
Oh, it's Martin. I just think all punters number 6 are Tommy Townsend.
Bang. It's away. And the time is it's returned by Cameron Johnson. He fumbles. It doesn't count for the rules.
I love good defense.
There you go. Logan's going to hit the gritty on him. Ready? Bang. Bang. One for the boys. There we go. We're back.
Gotta reward some good defense.
We're so back. Please no more of this conservative offense. Well, Gotsis. JPP dropping back in coverage is hilarious. Are we surprised? Straight up 3 and out. Indeed. Oh, man, folks. Throw the ball. I know, right? So it's what we all want to see. It's what we all want to see.
On the bench.
Wow. Let's get a tutty.
Nice save, NK3. Nice save.
Logan's drinking water.
Only water.
And I still drink my Pepsi Zero. Wake me up by 50 points. Wait, what? Wake me up by 50 points and some of you people in here would still be complaining. Well, I mean, if you're scoring 50 points, you're kind of doing pretty good, you know. We're getting a Velveeta cheese commercial.
It's very up close cheese images.
That was kind of rough. Coffee?
Already had my coffee.
See, there you go. When was the last time we had a 3 and out? Well, just now. But it's been a while probably before that. It's probably been a while before that. Chill, Todd. Right? Todd's cooking now. That's an overreaction on the 50 points. Cowboys are out of the playoffs. Are they, like, officially eliminated? Or is it just, like, wishful thinking? Let's see. Standings. Conference. Okay, so there's 9 teams surviving in the AFC. Yeah, Cowboys are eliminated. Wow, there's 9 teams left in the NFC now.
I didn't realize Detroit was on the outside looking in.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. We're looking at the Rams. 11-4 is a freaking wild card, probably. That's disgusting. Remember whenever the Bucs beat the freaking Seahawks this year? That feels like it was like 20 years ago. Baker and the pistol running back behind him. See what happens here. Mayfield hands it off. Bucky Irving slicing and dicing. Gets about a yard or two. Will bring up second down. Where is this game? There it is. All right. Guys, I think, look, you know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to say it because I don't want to jinx anything. Bucs, first 2 possessions, though, 2 scores. Can't complain.
Gotta think they're dialing up a pass play here.
Deep bomb to Jalen McMillan. Or to Ibuka. That's my guess. All right, Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him. Let's see, 2nd and 9 from the Bucs 21. Baker, and it's a screen to Bucky Irving, ripped down by number 97, big dude. 3rd down. So somebody asked, hey James, quick question: if the Bucs win this week and next week, does Week 18 matter? No, it does not. They win the division at that point.
Got a flag.
Let's see, personal foul on the offense. Who got the foul?
I already saw 2.
2nd down.
62?
Personal foul on Graham Barton. He's had a bit of a rough year, folks. Bit of a rough year for old Graham. Let's see. Blocking.
I don't know about that.
We just call that good blocking. No, I shouldn't have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything, guys. That's on me.
2nd and 20.
Yeah, 2nd and 20 now. Baker in the shotgun. They're at their own 12. Mayfield's going to throw. Looks. That's Otten's first catch in like 500 years. Will be 3rd down. Oh, Minshew is hurt?
Oh, my.
3rd and 13, by the way, from the Bucs 18. Who's their 3rd quarterback? What? I'll be right there. Guys, I got to go.
They've made the call.
I gotta go to Kansas City. I'll explain later. Just keep an eye on the TV. 3rd and 13. No, it's 3rd and 13 from the Bucs 18-yard line, folks. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Mayfield gonna throw. Looking. Mayfield trying to avoid the pressure. He is eventually ripped down by number 56. Who is that? That is, well, I couldn't get the name. Couldn't.
There's a Z in it.
Yeah. Who let up the pressure there? I think it was Mike Jordan.
He's had a rough game.
Christian Roseboom.
It was
Just a good play.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Who's the 3rd quarterback? If Minshew's hurt, who? Okay, well, nobody else is in right now. Okay. Well, here comes the punt. Let's watch. And the punt is away from Riley Dixon. Not a great punt. And that will be returned. Yeah, that wasn't good. That wasn't good at all. 4 minutes, 25 seconds left. Oh, Chris Olodokun is the Kansas City's backup today. There you go. So Chris Olodokun is the starting quarterback for Kansas City right now. That was a pretty bad punt. That was a rough one. There's Dave Portnoy. Ugh. You guys like Dave Portnoy? Not a fan, personally. All right. Here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the Bucs 39-yard line. Golly. All right. James Cook has 2 touchdowns today.
Oh, my.
Not great. Not great. Bryce Young under center, running back in the backfield, fullback in the backfield. They pitch it to Rico Dowell, who is he's gonna get ripped down.
Grabbed by the hair.
Yeah, that was a rough one. All right, second down now. Who had the tackle on the play? Let's see.
Like Vita.
It was Benjamin Morrison. Let's see. That was kind of crazy work. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Almost a horse collar, but 2nd and 11 from the Bucs 40-yard line. Bryce Young in the shotgun by himself. Young gonna throw. Looking, throws. That is caught wide open. Ted McMillan, and Servasio Dennis knocked him forward like 3 more yards. All right, first down for Carolina here. They're trying to tie up this ball game. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 23. It was Tet going up against, well,
It's like a zone.
this is just in the middle of a zone,
Right
yeah.
in the gap.
Knocked him forward like 2-3 more yards. All right, 1st and 10 for Carolina from the Bucs 23. Young under center, running back in the backfield. 3 minutes left here in the first half. Handoff okay. Rico Dowell falls down. 2nd down now. 2.5 minutes left here. Everybody's saying tie game coming up. All right. All right, Bryce Young in the pistol, running back behind him. Let's see what happens here. Now in the shotgun. Okay, Bryce Young communicating. He's going to throw. Bucs send an all-out blitz. Bryce Young for Tet McMillan. Good coverage there by Parrish. No flag on the play. 3rd down and 10. All right. That was a good win there for Parrish. All right. 3rd down and 10 from the Bucs 23.
Ooh, big hit.
Big hit on Bryce Young. All right. Young in the shotgun by himself. Bucs look like they're going to send another blitz. And they do. Young looks, throws. No flags. Benjamin Morrison in coverage. We will see a field goal attempt here. This is to make it a 4-point game. Okay, if the Bucs lost today, would they get fired? Would Todd Bowles get fired after the game? No. No, I do not. I think he'd finish the year. All right. 41-yard attempt here for Carolina. Let's see what happens. Kick is up, and it squeaks its way in. 10-6 is your score right now. 10-6. Hey, question for the chat and for Logan. What are we getting to eat after this game?
It's a great question. I'm curious what the chat thinks.
Chat, give us some options. We're in Pinellas County, so give us options. Social security number. Here's my exact address. Scoreboard at the top is way behind, not updating.
James Tapp knows ball.
Hey, Longhorn is fire. Longhorn is fire. What is the question? Where should we go out to eat? Publix? Olive Garden.
Oh, no. All right, Florida man. We'll see you there.
Right? Oh, I thought you said Werfs and I are going to Longhorn. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Tristan Wirfs got that Longhorn dog in him? Hooters? Formerly owned by John Gruden, I think.
Really?
I think, yeah. Or he used to work at Hooters. Parrish has been better for sure, yeah. Texas Roadhouse. Another solid option. State of Florida.
Get the Jameis Winston special.
Oh, yeah. Are you worried about the University of Miami?
No.
No?
Their defense is good, but their offense was pretty putrid yesterday, so I feel pretty good.
There you go. All right, here comes the return.
Very returnable.
This is from Sean Tucker. Okay. All right. Not the best, but Miss Public Subs can't get it in the Philippines. That's rough, KB. That's rough. Hibachi. Burns. We have Burns Steakhouse money.
I don't know about today.
Columbia. The Columbia is a very good restaurant. We literally were just talking about that yesterday. Mm-hmm. We have friends of ours going to St. Augustine. And I was like, go to the Columbia.
James, what do you think about these AI Coca-Cola ads?
Is this AI?
This is made with AI.
It's kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of cool. I mean, hey. If it works, it works. Update the score. The score should be updated. It's 10-3, right?
Well,
10-6. Oh. There we go. We're good now, chat.
Bang.
Bang. Let's see. Used to work where? At the
Sawgrass?
at the Columbia. There you go. Ohio State should be worried. Look what they did to Texas A&M.
Tell me what they did to Texas A&M. I missed it.
Yeah. My vacation started on Friday. Go back to work January 5th. There you go. There you go, Florida man. Come to Maryland. What part of Maryland?
I will be going to Maryland.
Yeah. Logan's going to Maryland.
Yeah, I will be there for Christmas.
See, there you go. Sushi House is fire. It's on fire? Let's see. Okay, let's say Todd Bowles gets fired. Who would the Bucs hire? Okay, who would the Bucs want to hire? They'd probably want to hire John Gruden. Is John Gruden in my top 3 candidates? No. My top 3 candidates are Nate Scheelhaus from the Rams. Nobody knows who he is. It's fine. He's the next Liam Cohen. It's fine. Clint Kubiak from the Seahawks. And I think I moved LaFleur up to 3. Mike LaFleur. Those would be my 3 guys. I want an offensive-minded guy. I do. Also, I mean, like, if you want to go for, like, an out-there option, I mean, we're talking about Notre Dame.
Hey, that'd be good.
Freeman would be fire.
Well, that's another defensive-minded coach, though.
Yeah, it's fine. He's a leader, man. I don't care. He'll get a good OC. It'll be Nate Scheelhaus. Baker in the shotgun. Hands it off to Rachaad White. And he's going to get a couple yards there. We'll bring up second down. No, I would not want Bill Belichick. Absolutely not. The guy from the Indiana Hoosiers?
That's a good coach. Curt Cignetti. I don't even know if the Bucs could hire him away from Indiana. You have to pay him at least like $10 million a year.
They'd do it.
How much does Todd Bowles make?
Todd Monken? I don't know. Todd makes a good bit though.
I think if you're at the top tier of college coaches, it's about the same money. Oh,
Baker's going to throw it on second down. Pump fakes. Throws over the middle of the field. Incomplete. Intended for Emeka Ibuka. That's his first target of the day today, by the way. Third down.
Baker.
This Rose Boom guy. Who are you?
He was not ready for the snap.
I wouldn't want Spags. I wouldn't want Spagnola. I'm good on that. Oh yeah, Baker wasn't. It was a low snap too. Hey, Mike Jordan held up on that play. All right, third down, folks. Third down already. 3rd and 7 from the Bucs. 36. Let's see what happens. Mayfield in the shotgun, a running back next to him. All right. Up, and I think they're going to get Gedeke for a false start. That's unfortunate. Yeah, they will. That's not fun. False start. Yep, on the Bucs. Okay, so hold on, folks. Here's my guys. Okay, I just changed this like in the stream today. My number 1 option. Let me get Nate Scheelhaus. I wanted him as OC. Now I want him as the head coach. He just moved up in my mind. then Clint Kubiak. I'm still a big Cliff Kingsbury guy.
Okay.
I respect Kingsbury. Mike LaFleur, those are my top 4. All OCs, all offensive guys. I want like a 30-something, low 40s offensive-minded guy. That's what we need. All right, Baker in the shotgun on 3rd and 12. Mayfield going to throw. Pump fakes the screen, just chucks it into the dirt, and there is a flag.
Mike Evans caught the flag.
Mayfield's pissed. And the refs are discussing. The minute 17 left in the first half. It's an ineligible man downfield. So this offense is sputtering now. 4th and 12. And Luke Gedeke got another flag.
James, why do you think they're afraid to throw the ball down the field? It's been mostly screens and quick outs.
Okay, so I don't think that throwing short and intermediate is bad. I was actually just talking about talking to somebody about this recently. Like, I honestly do believe that's where Mayfield succeeds, because we've seen him try to throw deep throws this year, and it just hasn't really been that well. Here comes the return, by the way. It's going to go down to about Carolina's 37-yard line. Throwing the deep shots, it just hasn't really worked that much this year. So, like, last year, whenever you saw success, it was short throws, intermediate throws, stuff like that. I just don't think Grizzard is calling as good a play as we saw last year for that short intermediate stuff. Like, if all you're calling is screen and then, like, very short thing over the middle, like, I don't know, you need to have more creativity. Is that fair?
Yeah, that makes sense. I would also imagine they have less trust in the offensive line. Sometimes the deeper shots take more time to set up.
Yeah.
Let those routes develop, and just not enough time in the pocket.
Right. So, I don't think the issue is like, hey, they're not calling enough deep shots. I think the issue is they're not calling good enough stuff on short and intermediate stuff. Because, I mean, you have guys who can get yards after the catch. Bucky, Ibuka, Godwin, McMillan, Evans. Like, you can have that. Like, you have way too much talent to not get yards after the catch there and be able to execute. Mm-hmm. I think they're just also not calling the best plays. Real quick, Jets and Saints. Saints are up 9-6. Bills are up 20-10 over Cleveland right now. Well, the Chiefs are up 3-2 over
like a soccer match.
Yeah. The Chargers are up 21-17. The Vikings are up 13-3, and the Bengals just went up 17-14. So, a lot of different games going on right now, folks. A lot of different games going on, and all in different stages, let's say. And if you guys are wondering about my fantasy team, it's not going well. It's not going well. Could be better.
It's close.
It could be worse. We need Josh Allen to really start scoring some points. And get going. Please. Let's check the parlay. Let's check out the parlay. I think I have like a $700 parlay out right now. I didn't bet $700. So we'll see. 4 great receivers, run plays, and screens. Make it make sense. Or make sense. Yeah, just not good. All right, well, it's 1st and 10 for Carolina. Hey, J.J. McCarthy has a rushing touchdown. I just need Lamar, Josh Allen, and Jackson Dart to get a rushing touchdown, and I win big money. Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Young gonna throw. Sideline, that's caught. Staying up is Tet McMillan. Jacob Parrish couldn't bring him down. 58 seconds left, and Carolina, well, they're letting this clock run down. They got a 2nd and 2 from Carolina's 45. Let's see. Handoff goes to Rico. 1st down. Should
be a timeout there.
Yeah, and they do call a timeout. I mean, look, there's also a thing to say, too, of like, yeah, Baker might have missed a throw here or there, like, today, like, obviously, but, like, also, like, guys aren't blocking on these screens. Carolina just playing these screens well. So, by the way, if the Bucs win, they have a 96% chance to win the South. If they lose, they have a 59% chance, whereas Carolina has a 41% chance to win the South if they win, and a 4% chance to win the South if they lose. So, basically, if the Bucs win this, they're going to win the South, is what everybody is determined, because, yeah. Well, Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see what happens here. From about the 50. Okay, Bryce Young gonna throw, looking right, throws deep ball right. I don't know if that's caught. No, they say it's incomplete. Second down, 17. I think that's former Buck David Moore.
That's Leggett.
Okay, or it's Xavier Leggett.
He's had a bad game. He had a bad drop, and that should have been an easy catch on the sideline. Didn't get his second foot in.
No.
It's close, but I think that... I think it was up.
Yeah. All right. Second down and 10. Carolina's 48. 38 seconds left. Panthers have 2 timeouts. Bryce Young in the shotgun. Running back next to him. And Bryce Young's going to throw. That is caught by Leggett, who gets his way out of bounds. Will bring up a first down and 10 at Tampa Bay's 40. So a 12-yard gain there by Leggett.
Now, do you think the Panthers are thinking 3, or do you think they might take a shot here?
I mean, they may take a couple of shots, but I think ultimately it's like, at least as long as you're... Second down and 8 from the Bucs, 38. All right. I mean, here's the thing. Like, whoever doesn't win the division, they ain't making the playoffs. They're not. So, we'll see. We will see. Second down and 8. Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion, number 18. Bryce Young from the Bucs, 39. Man in motion again. Bryce Young's going to throw. He's got time. Bryce Young throws. That is caught by number 18. It's going to be short of the marker. Does Carolina take their last time out? I think they did. First down and 10. The Bucs take a timeout. No, I'm joking. We're joking. It's just a gag. So it'd be first and 10 from the Bucs 30. 18 seconds left here. It was a grab by... Who caught that?
Jalen Coker.
Jalen Coker. Well, there's Jalen Coker. I think that might be his first catch of the day.
I believe so.
All right. First down and 10 from the Bucs 30. I wonder if they'll just throw up a couple of jump balls to McMillan. Could be 10-9 at the half. We'll see. We will see. Christian said, bro, our defense is trash. Well,
I think...
hold on.
The pass rush is just not getting there.
All right. Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Young's going to throw. Checks it down to Rico, who gets out of bounds. 12 seconds left. Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him.
Do they take the shot?
Maybe. Young's going to throw. Looks, throws, deep ball. That is caught for the touchdown. Tet McMillan going up against Jamel Dean. Oh boy. And the Panthers have the 12-10 lead right now.
Now, is there any reason why there would not be safety help over their number one receiver? I mean...
Gotta ask Todd Bowles.
What is the more obvious play call than that? Where's the safety help?
Sending a 10-man blitz. Well, that was unfortunate. 13-10 is the score right now. Here comes the extra point, or 12-10. Extra point, up and good. 13-10 is your score. Chat, you don't look very happy. I mean, just a straight... I mean, we literally said it. I mean, if we could say it two plays ago, like, yeah, they're probably going to take a shot to Ted McMillan in the end zone. How do you not, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not terrible coverage by Jamel Dean, but no safety help is inexcusable. Makes no sense.
Like they're going to take a shot to the end zone. Like, that. So, like, what are those safeties doing on the, like, both safeties just go to the other end of the field? Like, it was 30 yards. Even if you just keep it in front of you, it's not like they're going to grab... I mean, of course they're not going to, do whatever. That's just baffling. Baffling. Oh, boy, folks.
Keep in mind that the Bucs do get the ball to start the second half.
They do. They do get the ball to start the second half.
Hopefully they can huddle up and dial up some more inspired plays.
Here comes the return. Does Sean Tucker have a dream? Well, no. No, he doesn't. Throw a Hail Mary. Why not? You guys did it a couple weeks ago and blew out Baker's shoulder. Well, all right. Kid Lennon said, I can't take much more of this. I can't believe there was no safety back there. Yeah, you and about everybody else in the chat, man. Golly. 568 viewers, by the way, folks. If you all are new, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you guys are enjoying, by the way. We greatly appreciate that as well.
Showing the kneel down.
And they fake the kneel. Hail Mary. No, it's kneel down. We go to halftime. Logan, thoughts on the first half here for the Bucs?
I was happy with how the first quarter went. They went out and established the run. But I really thought establishing that run would set up the pass, maybe a nice play action, take a deep shot, but really it just became run, pass, and it was pretty uninspired. So on the offense, I think there's a lot to work on, and the defense held up okay, but really no pass rush to speak of, and yeah, just really one play there. You can't give up 6, and they were playing to try to stop a field goal when they were already in field goal range. So that was pretty inexcusable.
So here's a couple of interesting things here. So both teams have had 30 offensive plays today, okay? Carolina has 154 yards of total offense. The Bucs have 117. Carolina's averaging 5.1 yards per play. The Bucs are at 3.9. The Bucs have outran Carolina 85-55. But Carolina has slightly outpassed them. Penalties are pretty even so far. 3 penalties for Carolina, 2 for the Bucs. No turnovers from either team today. Carolina's only at 9 rushing attempts, though. The Bucs are at 19 already. That's pretty insane. And also, the Bucs have had the ball for 5.5 more minutes than Carolina today. So, this is just a... I don't know. It's a rough offensive performance so far. They are running well, but again, it seems like they're lacking in efficiency right now. Apparently Strassi Dennis is having a big day. A sack, a tackle for loss, 2 quarterback hits, but they've punted twice. Dixon's had a rough day at punting. That hasn't been ideal. Yeah, it's been a bit of a back and forth game so far, but right now, I still feel like the Bucs are probably going to win this game. Could be wrong, but it feels like Carolina has a lot more but not a lot more, has a bit more momentum in their favor right now. Would you agree, Logan?
Yeah, I would agree, but I think halftime's a good chance to reset. I mean, if they can come back out and get a good drive, they've got the momentum right back. So
yeah,
it's very much in the balance.
So Jets and Saints are going toe-to-toe, 9-6 for the Saints right now. Bills and Browns, 20-10 for the Bills. The Chiefs, it is 9-6. Titans are winning right now currently. Chargers and Cowboys are going toe-to-toe. 21-17 is the score right now. Vikings, it's 13-10.
I think JJ went out in the second quarter.
He already got me my rushing touchdown. I don't care. And then Bengals are up 17-14 over the Miami Dolphins. So there you go. There you have it. Man, oh man. All right, folks. Why would he blitz there? Bad call. Well, I mean, that's Todd, man. I mean, Todd loves to blitz because he doesn't trust his 4 guys to get pass rush. Scruff, thank you for the $5 super chat saying, don't worry, guys. We're a second half football team. Been saying it all year. I think I did it right. Thank you for the $5 super chat. We'll see, man. We'll see what they can do in the second half. It's gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting for sure. So, yeah, we will wait and see what they can get going. So our pass rush cannot ever get home, dude. It's insane. James, remember they came out in the half with the touchdown versus the Rams and the Lions? Well, was that this year? I mean, well, let's see. Well, yes, if the Bucs lose out, they are for sure getting new coaches. That goes without saying. Without saying. I mean, look, the current, you can point to anybody and give some reason to be upset, right? It's a little bit of everybody at the end of the day. It is. It's a little bit of Todd Bowles. It's a little bit of the players. It's a little bit of the front office. That's just the way these things go.
So, from what you see on the field right now, what is your first-round draft pick for the Bucs? What is your top?
Oh my gosh, pass
target?
rusher.
Pass rusher over offensive line?
Yeah, because right now your 2 starting guards are hurt. If they were both available, it'd probably be a different story. Oh, look who's here. It's Josh Joy 69-8. Wow. He says fire Todd Bowles. Well, there you go. It's got to be pass rusher. And then in the second round, get an inside linebacker. I mean, golly. I mean, that's the fact that these guys, that they can't get pressure, and you're having a 36, 37-year-old, try to go out there and get pressure is just insanity to me.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. Nobody can get open on offense. Come on. Well, it is not for lack of trying. All right. Yeah, Barton's not been great today. Barton's had a really rough year.
Barton and Gedeke and Mike Jordan, all 3.
Yeah.
Rough day so far.
They're having a rough time. They're having a rough time. How much time's left on halftime? Good question. We have
10 minutes.
6 minutes left until the second half. 6 minutes. Why blitz with 12 left in the half? Bull's a moron, man. Where's the blocking? Where's the defense? We don't have a lot of either, apparently. Golly. The receivers are doing nothing today. Mike has a touchdown. 0, or ROFAL. Thank you for the $2 super chat saying, Mike Daniels would be nice if fired. I mean, some people think he should be the head coach of this football team if he's fired. So, let Baker throw the ball, says Josh. Speaking of Josh, where is he?
It's a great question.
Supposed to be here.
Probably couldn't finish his run, and
he's probably
recovering.
He's running right now. He's running from his demons. It's the Bucs. None of our deep plays get open, so he throws it short. Throw it at the 1. I miss Cohen. You and me both. I miss Liam Cohen so much. Baker will end the game with an interception. Maybe.
I mean, but would you live with that result? At least they're taking shots.
At least they're trying,
trying
man.
to push the ball down the field.
Yeah. Fire Todd and Josh. We'll see. Well, let's Josh Joy. We'll see how the game ends.
Agreed.
Let's just keep on seeing how this game goes. I don't think the offense has been like as abysmal as it could be. The defense, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, like, has it been great? No, but like they also have forced a few punts. I mean, Carolina's punted twice now, as much as Tampa. So it's just been a pretty back and forth game so far, in my opinion. I know, like, some people are gonna be like, dude, it's Carolina. So Mr. King says this team was 6-2. I know. It's a pretty rough decline, dude. It's a pretty rough decline. Oh, man. Again, we have got... It is true. All right. Okay, we're back. Let's see. Just let Baker go. 1 of 11 against the Panthers.
Just throw the ball to himself.
Yeah.
Block for himself, throw it to himself.
Let's see. David's here. Fans say Baker's the problem. Is the problem. Again, is Baker part of the problem? I think he's like a part of it. Yeah. Is he the biggest problem? No. I don't even think he's close to the biggest problem. I mean, again, the pass rush, the inside linebacker situation, there's offensive play calling issues, defensive play calling issues. The interior offensive line has been banged up and is just not performing well. There's a lot of things going on, folks, that have led to the situation where the Bucs are. But again, if we're just talking about the context in this game, folks, we still have the whole second half. It's 13-10. You know, is this another AI? Oh, this is the same AI commercial from earlier?
They only can make one a year.
Is that real? Oh, is that like a contract? All right, I closed off the streaming software, reset it. If it doesn't, folks, we're having a rough time today. It's been a rough one out here. Let's see. Baker's like 20. To say Baker's like 25% of the problem, I don't know about all that. I think that's a bit generous of a estimation. Let's see. Yeah, I would say to go that far to be like he's 25% of the problem. I wouldn't say that. I would not say that. Honestly, like I'm at like 15% maybe.
I mean, they're not really giving him a chance to be part of the problem. I think the coaching staff maybe isn't fully trusting him right now, so they're not, calling the plays that really lets him push the ball down the field. But I mean, I don't know. It's worth taking the shot. And yeah, if he starts throwing a pick, if he's errant, you adjust the play calling. But we haven't seen him have really bad throws today. He's just not had a chance.
Let him cook. That's what I say.
I mean, you could argue the success they've had in the last few years is when they've let him cook.
Yeah.
Give him a chance to shine, and he makes some bad plays, but he's going to make more good plays than bad. So
yeah,
and they've not given him that chance yet today.
All right. Yeah, no, if we're talking not just about this game, yeah, he's still probably like 15% of the, maybe less, dude. Like, again, like, I really don't think, like, there's a lot of deeper issues with this team right now than quarterback no play good. Like, we've seen that be the issue before. We know what that looks like as fans. So it's like, man, like, come on now. So, how much time we got until...
It's not a good sign. We'll look into that.
Yeah, apparently Quinshawn Judkins is down. No point. All right, folks. Bring back Tom Brady to coach. There you go. Judkins' day is done. He got 7 points. It's been fun. I'm out this year. Out on fantasy. My team is cooked. All right, folks. Well, start off the second half. The Bucs will get the football. We'll see how they do. We will see how they do. All right. The kick is away. We are here for the second half. It will be a fine return. Get him to the 35. All right. See what happens here. Baker under center, running back in the backfield, first down. Benji, I'll read your thing in a moment. Baker under center. They are going to throw it on first down. It is a quick throw, and that's nothing going for Tez. Benji says Baker, Dean in first rounds for Burrow's fourth? I don't know about all that. Well, Dean, you can't trade Dean. Dean's a free agent, so you can't do that. So, start the second half with a gritty. I will not.
Must be earned.
It is. It certainly must be earned. All right, folks. Let's see. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Handoff goes to Bucky. They are, okay, get a couple yards there. We'll bring up third down. Third down here.
It's a big one.
This is a big third down. All right. Big third down here, folks. Third down and 7 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. From their own 37. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Mayfield. Mayfield's going to throw. Looks. Avoids the pressures. Rolling right. Running right. Mayfield with the scramble is going to turn up field.
About 20 yards. Big
time run there for Baker Mayfield. First down, Tampa Bay. Running way over midfield. That's a 23-yard run to Carolina's 40-yard line. See, that's where Baker is peak, okay? This is where Baker's peak, is whenever he's able to run around, get out of the pocket, do some good stuff. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion, it was Godwin. Now McMillan in motion. Handoff goes to Bucky again, and he's going to get a few yards there. Will bring up second down. Second down and 4 from Carolina's 34-yard line, folks.
Now, this is the perfect area of the field to take a shot.
It's true.
Would love to see them dial something up down the field.
Well, we'll see. We will see.
Got 2 players in the backfield. Bucky faked the direct snap. Got a dump off to Rachaad White. Not able to really break a tackle, just out for about a 1 yard. So, not a ton of success, but a little bit of an exotic look there. Just any type of variety to keep the ball moving is good to see. He wanted Bucky in the flat, but avoided it. Vicarious. I'm very, very curious with how much they've been running. No type of play action. I really feel like it would be successful. All right, another run to Bucky. Made one man miss. It's a good run, but only about 4 yards. Sets up another big third down play here. Definitely in field goal range. You'd be happy to get 3, but you're definitely looking for more. So hopefully a bit aggressive with the play call. Don't want to see them settling for 3 here by any means. Can't really trust the defense to prevent Carolina from scoring. So really need to be thinking 6 here. All right, 3rd and 4 from the 24.
Baker in the shotgun. Running back next to him. Baker throws. Caught. Chris Godwin, first down. First down. There you have it. All right. Yes, the internet connection does run about as well as this offense. All righty, folks. And here comes McMillan on an end around. Kind of got ripped down there. Let's see. Yes, this is a very long drive. Correct. It's going to be 2nd and 9 from Carolina's 17. Folks, this has been a 10-play drive. 10-play drive. All right. Baker hands it off again. This one is going to...
I think it was Bucky.
I think it was Bucky, yeah.
A little delayed handoff there.
They're trying every type of handoff in the book. They've ran it 26 times today. 27 now. And they've thrown it 13 times. Golly. Christopher, thank you for the $2 super chat. Says, go Bucs. Well, go Bucs. Appreciate the $2 super chat. 7.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him. 3rd and 6. Mayfield is going to throw. Looks left. Looks over the middle of the field. Checks it down to Rachaad White, who is going to be a yard short. Will be 1st and goal, though. For a yard short of the touchdown, I should have said.
Now, are you dialing up another fade route here or just smashing it in?
I would do a fade. I think they're just going to run it twice and then throw.
Who do you see as your best goal line back? You need one tough yard. Which back do you want out there?
I mean, I guess Sean Tucker, he's the strongest, but...
That's apparently what the staff thinks as well.
Yeah. And they're going to try another fade to Mike Evans. Didn't get that one. Oh. All right. Okay. No, I'm probably not. But trust me, we're trying here. We're trying. Okay. We're back here for the moment. So what you guys missed was there was a touchdown scored by Sean Tucker over to the left-hand side. Shouldn't be muted now. If you guys refresh your screen, we should be good to go. If you guys refresh your page, we should be good to go. But we had a Sean Tucker touchdown. Gardner Minshew tore his ACL. Well, that's not good. That's 2 for 2. Chris Olodokun is still apparently Chris Olodokun's going to be their quarterback the rest of the way today. I don't think I should be muted. I should be good to go if you guys refresh your screens. Here comes the kickoff. let's see. Here comes the... Well, it's out of the back of the end zone. Keep in mind, by the way, guys, as well, the Bucs have ran the ball today. I'm not joking, 28 times. Carolina's ran the ball 9 times today. I mean, that is nuts. My health insurance went from $47 a month to $939 a month. That is not ideal. That is not ideal. 1st and 10 for Carolina. From their own 35. Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. And, okay, no false start. Okay, they get a late flag. Late flag there. See what that is there in a moment. All right. 6.5 minutes left in the third quarter, by the way. Yes, I do have to gritty. Thank you. I've had so many issues with the frickin', so many issues with the, internet that I forgot to gritty. I'll get to a gritty in a second. But 1st and 15 now. And Bryce Young, play action. He's going to throw. He can run with it. Bryce Young is going to run with it. And Hassan Reddick eventually brings him down. No flags on the play. Vita saying, calm down. All right. Let's see. Let me hit the gritty. 1. Bang. 2 back. And then let me get 1 more. There we go. Bucs have the lead, folks. Audio's down. Should be good. 2nd and 7 after the run now. Let's see here. Handoff goes to Chuba Hubbard. Oh, man, he's got a lane on the left side. Gets the first down. Smacks into somebody. Lavonte David just completely wiped out somebody on the Bucs sideline. They were wearing orange shoes. That's all I could tell because they were sticking straight up. Golly. Look at this. Done. Whoever was in that orange hoodie, cooked. 1st down and 10 for Carolina now from Carolina's 48. Bryce Young under center, running back in the backfield. Play action. Young is going to throw. Does get it down to number 84. Wow. What a play there. 1st down for Carolina, I believe. Yeah, that was just a good grab by Mitchell Evans. Not Mike. But that's 1st and 10 from the Bucs 42 now. Bryce Young in the shotgun. Running back goes out wide. It's Chuba Hubbard. All right, let's see. And Young's going to throw. Pressure up the middle. He avoids it. Young it breaks a tackle from Logan Hall and gets a few yards. 2nd down. Okay, no holding on 36. All right, well, there's Jason Pierre-Paul out there. Bryce Young in the shotgun, running back next to him. 3.5 minutes left here in the third quarter, folks. Bryce Young, it's a screen to Ted McMillan now, and Levante brings him down. 3rd down here. 3rd down. 3rd and 1 from the Bucs 33. This is the Jason Pierre-Paul's first game since December of 2023, by the way.
Wow.
Woof. Not great. Not great. All right. Young in the shotgun, running back next to him. Well, they're making some conversations here. Bryce Young throws. That is, wow, what a grab. Ted McMillan going up against Benjamin Morrison. And Ted McMillan wins that one. Golly. One-on-one. I mean, well, honestly, that you could have said that was a flag on Morrison. He was basically tackling McMillan, but McMillan still got it. Wow. Crazy grab there by Tet. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Bucs 22-yard line. That was an 11-yard grab. Young in the shotgun. No, it's a quarterback keeper for Bryce Young. Levante David is a little bit too slow. And I'm going to tell you what, guys, right now. Tommy Tremble's a pretty darn good blocker for Carolina. I mean, my goodness. Yeah, not great. Abuka only has 1 target today, whereas Tet has 10. I mean, obviously the Bucs came into this game plan to this day and they were like, look, we know we have like 4 number 1 wide receivers, but we're not going to throw the ball. That's kind of insane. Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Handoff goes to Chuba Hubbard. 1st down for Carolina. 1.5 minutes left here in the 3rd quarter. The ball is at the Buccaneers. Well, it's got to be at like the 10-yard line now, I believe. Yeah, or the 11. Apologies. At the 11-yard line. All right. Bryce Young in the shotgun by himself. Let's see. Young is going to throw. Looking. Throws over the middle of the field. Incomplete. Jacob Parrish in coverage. Good coverage there by... All right. Young under center. Running back in the backfield. Young hands it off to Chuba Hubbard. He's going to get a couple yards there. This is a very important 3rd down, guys. 50 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. By the way, Carolina today, folks, for anybody who was wondering, Carolina today has 213 yards of total offense. The Bucs have 184 currently. So, 3rd and 5. Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 20 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And Young is going to throw. Looking over the middle of the field. Young, pressure gets there. Wow. Young, oh my gosh. Sanders with the touchdown. Shatavian Sanders. Okay. Come here. I need you to explain what just happened. You can put it more eloquently than I can. It's okay. Get real close to the microphone.
All right, we're seeing the replay now. Bucs finally, we've been asking for it all game. Get some pressure. Eludes maybe a bit of a hold, but you can't be begging for that every time. They're not going to call it usually. And enough time, if you can't get the quarterback down around the edge there in the end zone, 6-7 seconds, I mean, somebody's going to get open. Somebody's going to get open.
So, okay, here's the thing. Yaya has his arms around Bryce Young. Can't bring him down. Logan Hall in pursuit. Bryce Young jukes Logan Hall out of his cleats. Vita Vea is stumbling over Yaya Diaby at that point. Touchdown. I mean, what are we saying, guys? What are we saying?
That was rough. That was bad. I mean, again, puts pressure on the Bucs offense. They came out, first drive, they scored. So now, same situation they had coming out of the halftime. They need to go get a score. So see if they're able to respond again.
Yeah.
Let me get the scoreboard updated.
Yes. Scoreboard should be updated. Boop. Unfortunate. This really feels like a game that like they shouldn't even be like losing right now.
Yeah. There's a few people calling out Logan Hall in the chat. I mean, it's just replacement level player. I mean,
yeah,
he's a body out there, but I never see him flash.
No. I mean, and I would say, what was more egregious on that? Logan Hall or Yaya? I feel like it was Yaya. You had your arms around him and then just slips right through the arms.
Yeah.
Like, that's rough, dude. That's rough.
But it's not that uncommon. First person makes contact. He slowed Bryce down. There needs to be 2 to 3 more defenders ready to wrap up.
You gotta...
And Logan Hall was out of the play. I mean, was it Levante or Vita as well?
Vita was stumbling over him. I mean,
it's a team effort there. You got to give some credit to Yaya for getting the pressure. Bryce is an elusive guy. You need the other people to fall in there.
Yeah.
And get the sack.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Blue, thank you for the $2 super chat saying, we have to lose so they will fire Bulls. You know what's funny, man, is like, even if they lose today, they still have the percentage odds to win the South, but it's yeah, this is rough, man. This is rough right now. 20-17. Yaya was flat out held and ref no call. Yeah. That's not great, obviously. Yeah. But again, like, I understand it's one holding, but like, there wasn't an excuse for Logan Hall to miss that. You know, just, it is what it is.
How do you feel about the play of Antoine Winfield Jr. today? It seems like he's been out of position a few different times now.
He's had a bit of a rough day today.
Normally,
here comes the kickoff, by the way.
Flash.
Ooh, here comes the return by Cameron Johnson. Oh, there he goes. Look at Cameron Johnson go.
Burst of speed.
Wow, okay. Nice return there. All right. Man, we've just had internet issues all day today, haven't we? It has been one of those days. So to be first and 10 at Carolina's 37. Golly. You mean to tell me that was a 49-yard return, dude? That's awesome. That is awesome. Raymond, I've already tried that. Trust me, I'm trying everything in the book. I'm trying everything in the book. We do need to fire Spectrum. All right. Fire Florida. It's fair. Yeah, man. I mean, look, they're doing as much as they can in the return.
Yeah, can't blame the special teams today. They've executed.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Chris Olave with the touchdown. Should help you out there, James.
Well, we needed that. We needed that for the old fantasy team, you know? How long of a touchdown was it?
About 20 yards.
We're not back. We are so not back.
Oh, my.
Josh Allen's ruining my life.
Oh, my.
Yeah. That's a rough one, folks. I think I'm all she wrote for fantasy. I mean, my goodness. In the postgame, Bowles will say something like, we need to cut out the mistakes, and we're going to work on that this week. We need to clean some things up. Well, look, this game's far from over, guys. It really is. And right now, the Bucs have a very, very good chance to, minimum, tie up this football game. So, we will see. We will see. All right, Baker under center, running back in the backfield. First down from Carolina's 30. Well, not 37. Maybe it's. No, it is 37. From Carolina's 37.
43.
43. I don't know why ESPN had it wrong.
Gedeke again.
And Gedeke had the head down. He knows he done goof, or somebody had the head down. Another false start here. That one's on Gedeke again. Man, oh man. All right, 1st and 15 from Carolina's 48. Todd Bowles on the sideline there. All right, Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion. It is Bucky, who they hand it off to. He's got a bit of some room. Does go down. Will bring up 2nd down after the few-yard run. I think he pretty much got back the penalty yards. 2nd and 9 from Carolina's 42. As the freaking Bengals are crushing the Dolphins right now. All right. 2nd down and 10. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion. Another man in motion. And Mayfield's going to throw. Looks, throws. That's got to be their first, intermediate throw in a while. It's to Chris Godwin. First down there for Tampa Bay to Carolina's 30. Just snuck right over there.
A nice spot in the zone.
Yeah.
Sat right down. Love to see it.
There you go. That's got to be their first. Jeez, I don't remember the last time they passed, actually.
They had the 4-yard out to Godwin.
Yeah. Let's see. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. 1st and 10 from Carolina's 29 now. Man in motion. Handoff goes to Bucky. He's going to fight ahead. Get about 5 yards there. 2nd and 5 from Carolina's 24. All right. 2nd down and 5. 2nd down and 5. 13 minutes left in this football game, folks. Feels like, well, we spent a lot of time worrying about the internet, to be fair. So, all right. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Man in motion. It is Bucky Irving. Another man in motion. It's Baker, quarterback keeper. Oh, boy. Baker goes down. So that will bring up 3rd down. The Baker quarterback keeper did not work.
What do you think about that play called, James?
I don't know about all that. It looks
3 really dynamic running backs. And yeah, you like Baker.
I like Baker more
creates.
as a I don't like him as a a designed runner. 3rd and 4. This is a big 3rd down. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him.
Trying to maybe go quick, catch him off guard.
Maybe. Baker. They hand it off. They don't. It's going to be a throw. Oh, pressure there. Mayfield goes down.
Never picked up the blitz.
Yeah, that cornerback blitz literally came in completely unguarded. Baker talking to the referee, though. There's Derek Brown.
Is that on Gedeke again, or maybe Rashad?
Let's see. Now, Rashad's on that side. I mean, let's see. Oh, I mean, okay. That was probably on Rashad. He should have picked up number 8. But he went out for the pass.
It's either that or Baker's got to reckon. 50-yard field goal. That's a big sack.
Yeah.
Put it in questionable range.
So we'll see. This would help out my fantasy team. That's 5 more points. The kick is up, and it's good. We do have a tie ball game.
Great kick.
5 more. 5 more points. We're rolling. How's my bet doing? Could be better. Not great. All right, well, we have a tie ball game, folks. A tie ball game. And I'm still technically alive in fantasy, but Josh Allen needs to get it together.
They're driving right now. They're in Cleveland territory.
Well, they need to start flying, so Josh Allen needs to rush for a touchdown. What's up?
Time for another gritty?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do have to hit a gritty. I have to hit one. Hold on. Let me plug in my phone. Alrighty, folks.
Let's see, a scale of 1 to 10 in the chat. How much confidence in the defense to get a stop on this drive?
That's a good question. Chad, you respond while I hit the gritty. Boom.
First response. I haven't seen a single number above 0.
-10,
Oh,
0,
I got
8,
an
5, -50, 2, 0. Time to start drinking. That's not really a number response, but, 5 realistically, 0, 3, 6, 7, 7, 4, 0, 8.4, 6, 7, 3, 0, 0, 9.8.
Blake with the utter confidence. 9.8.
Oh, yeah. -0. 30% chance. -420.
It's a gambler.
5.
That's the line.
French fry Rick. What? What? 6-7. Bucks are losing. I know it. Well, we'll see.
I like that. Christmas miracle that they'll get a stop.
It really is a Christmas miracle. Chicken nuggets. Why are we talking about food? We said a number. Easy check down to White available, and he takes a sack. Yeah. Yeah. It's just one of those days. Oh, man. Okay, folks. Well, let's see what happens. Oh, you said, what do I believe in the defense? I said potato. Well, okay. I guess that's fair. I didn't ask for a number. Well, no, we said on a scale of 1 to 10. We did. We did ask on a scale of 1 to 10. Or 0 to 10, or whatever it was. There's Scott McLaughlin. 7-time IndyCar Series winner. Shout out to Scott McLaughlin. All right. Well, the Bucs are going to kick off. Let's see what happens here. Boom! Kick is away. Goes to the back of the end zone for a touchback. Tyke Smith is the best young defensive player. I agree. Alrighty, folks. Grizz has everyone and is still struggling. Brother, he has 4 number 1/number 2 wide receivers, and my man is still like, what if we ran it 31 times today? And I get that they're running well and, cool, but, what?
I don't even think the rushing attempts is the problem. It just needs more efficiency on the passes. I mean, they're all 2 to 3 yard targets.
Yeah, this is rough. It's a rough day. All right. Bryce Young in the pistol, running back behind him. Young is going to throw. Looks right. Throws right. That is caught by Coker. 2nd down. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Got a graphic as Bryce is the Carolina Reaper.
Oh, there you go. He has 5 game-winning drives this season. It will be 2nd and 4 from Carolina's 41, by the way. Bryce in the pistol, running back behind him. Handoff goes to Rico Dowell. Gonna get a couple. Big 3rd down. Oh, Vita Vea is killing him. Big 3rd down here. This is gonna be a 3rd down and 2 from Carolina's 43. Rico Dowell checks out, as does number 15. So Rico just hit 1,000 yards, by the way. The 2nd straight season with 1,000 rushing yards this year. Wow. Kudos to Rico Dowell, man. It's not easy. All right. Bryce Young in the pistol, running back behind him. Big 3rd down. 1st down and 10 from Carolina's 46. 9.5 minutes left in the game here. Bryce Young in under center, running back in the backfield. Play action. Oh, gosh, Bryce Young gets swallowed up. I mean, he was fumbling and stumbling, and Servassier Dennis and Levante David bring him down. Yeah, he gets sacked after he stumbles. He still almost kind of like was trying something there. Oh, yeah. Rico didn't know which way to go. Oh, fumbled the ball there for a second there.
Another good play from Dennis. He's had a few flashes today.
2nd and 21 from Carolina's 37 now. Bryce Young in the shotgun. Bryce Young's going to throw. Looking. Bryce avoids the pressure. Throws. It's a wobbler. No flags. They wanted a flag, but they did not get one. It was on Coker. Let's see. It was Jacob Parrish going toe-to-toe with Coker there. I don't know. Was that a flag? It didn't seem like a flag.
They've not been calling that today. I mean...
Yeah, 3rd and 19 from Carolina's 37 here.
They've gotten pressure on 1st and 2nd down.
Ooh.
Can they get pressure again?
Jason Pierre-Paul looked like he was off sides.
All right.
Oop. Little throw there to Chuba Hubbard.
Good tackle.
And it will be 4th down. We will have to see them punt.
All those that had faith in the defense, rewarded.
There you go.
They got their stop.
They did get a 1st down, though, so no gritty from Logan.
That's right.
They've had they've had one 3-and-out today. That's crazy. 4th and 13. Let's see what happens here. All right. Here comes the punt from Sam Martin. And it will be fair caught by Cameron Johnson. That was a good punt from Carolina. Down to the Bucs' 12-yard line. They just run it 3 times. I'd be like, you know what, guys? Okay. They just take Evans, Godwin, Ibuka, and McMillan all off the field.
Run 4 running backs out
Four
there.
running backs, yeah. That'd be rough. All right, folks. Bucs have a chance to take the lead here. Bucs have a chance to take the lead. We'll see what happens. Yes, the defense did do their share. I agree. So we'll have to wait and see, folks, because I know everybody was curious. The Saints are actually beating the Jets 16-6. The Bills are up 23-17 over the Browns. The Titans are winning against the Chiefs 16-9. Chargers are beating up on the Cowboys 27-17. Vikings and Giants are tied at 13 apiece, and the poor Dolphins are losing 45-14. 45-14. Jamar Chase has over 100 yards today.
And that's who the Bucs have up next week, right? The Dolphins?
Correct. And
struggling Miami.
Quinn Ewers was the starting quarterback. Has not gone well. I wonder if they'll start Tua next week.
Maybe so.
We will see.
So, James, I know we've got quite a bit of game left, but if you had to pick so far, who would be your MVP of the Bucs for the game so far?
MVP of the Bucs so far.
I've got a sleeper answer for you.
Okay. Let me take a look. I mean, probably Bucky. Probably. I mean, Rashad's an interesting pick, but I guess Bucky. Nobody's really done enough to be like, yeah, it's like a legit MVP day, you know?
To me, I would, and tell me if I'm wrong on his name, but to me, my MVP for the Bucs so far would be Caleb Johnson, or their returner. I mean, twice.
Oh, Cameron Johnson.
Cameron Johnson. Twice now he's got them in short field goal or distance.
Yeah,
drives.
That is fair.
It's been a huge part of their game today.
Yeah, maybe Cameron Johnson then. Somebody said Servassier Dennis.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Baker under center, running back in the backfield, by the way. Play action. Mayfield's going to throw. He's going to run with it. Mayfield is going to stumble, and there's a flag. First down, though. Pending the flag. Let's see. And Godwin getting into it with number 2. And there's a flag on the Bucs. Yikes. That'll knock him back. And he was on Gedeke.
What a...
Dude.
We're talking about the least MVP
yeah,
of the game.
LVP.
It would have to be Gedeke today.
Gedeke's had a rough day. Wow. I mean, yeah, that's a holding. You can't really... Well, you can't really do that.
Oh.
1st and 16. Oh, my. 1st and 16 from the Bucs 6. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 7.5 minutes left in the game here. Play action. Mayfield, it's quick throw. Caught by McMillan. 2nd down. All right. 2nd down and 11 from the Bucs 11. So they pretty much get the penalty yards back. Somebody said, my shivers are shivering. That's rough. That is rough. All right. Almost 700 people in here, by the way, folks. Thank you all so much for that. Mayfield in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 2nd down and 11. Mayfield is going to throw. Looking, pressure up the middle, throws a deep ball. Ibuka grabs it. Big grab for Ibuka. He was pretty much wide open, middle of the field.
My king.
Big time first down. That was a 40-yard pass. 1st and 10 from Carolina's 49 now.
First time, really, they've taken that shot down the field.
That's why they were running the whole game. They were setting it up.
Let's go.
Wow. Well, that just about doubled Mayfield's passing yards for the day. All right. Baker under center, running back in the backfield. Man in motion. Handoff goes to... Okay. And Otten knows he missed the... Is that Nick Scorton again? It is Nick Scorton again. Now, I know Ibuka just had a really nice catch. But...
Yeah, he's had some flashes himself. Nick Scorton. Good day today.
Oh, yeah, Otten just completely...
Blown up.
Yeah.
Passing game's heating up a little bit.
2nd down and 12. 5 minutes left in the game, by the way. 2nd and 12 from the Bucs 49. They just showed Bryce Young. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Baker is going to throw. Looking. He's got a ton of time. Throw is incomplete. Intended for Mike Evans. No flag on the play. No flag on the play. 3rd and 12. This. I don't know. Evans going up against Michael Jackson. You maybe could have given him a hold. Well, I mean, you're wrapping your arms around his upper arms. I don't know. Look at, well.
Baker thought so.
Yeah, Baker wasn't happy with that. 3rd down, 5 minutes left in the game, by the way.
Let's see if the protection holds up to give him enough time to get a throw.
Baker's going to throw. Carolina's sending an absolute blitz, and Carolina brings down Baker.
Protection did not.
It's this guy again. It's Roseboom.
I mean, he very well may be their MVP on the day.
Oh, and there's a flag on the Bucs.
They can't decline that, right? That's pre-snap.
A delay a game, yeah. You can't decline it.
They'll get another chance.
But can you? Wait, can you decline a delay?
I mean,
no, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's not a...
Saved by a delay a game, right?
It's not procedural.
Oh, it's 3rd and 17.
Gotta hope and a prayer.
Yeah. 3rd and 17 and a prayer. Oh, boy.
I'm doing the Madden Max Protect.
Sliding the line. Audibling that running back to block.
Get some extra blockers in there and let these receivers cook.
Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. It's 3rd and 17 from the Bucs 43. Baker is going to throw. He's got time. Looks, throws it downfield. They say incomplete. That was intended for Godwin.
It's a good effort.
It was a good effort.
He looks like he knows it was incomplete.
Guteke is meatloaf. That's unfortunate. Not a great ball.
No.
4th and 17. Oh, gosh.
Will the Carolina Reaper strike again?
Will the pepper strike? How's my fantasy game going? It could be better.
Could be better. Need a Drake London masterclass.
And that is possible. Here comes the punt. Almost blocked, but they ran into the punter. It's not there. That might give him a first down, guys. You run into the punter. That's a flag.
That'd be roughing.
And maybe it was.
That would only be a 5-yarder, I think.
But maybe it was. Did he hit the plant leg?
No hopium here. They're talking about it more than I thought they would.
Let's see. Did run. I mean, Logan. Did I give him a first down? I can't remember.
I don't know if it's 15 or if it's just automatic.
I think it's an automatic first down.
But even if it was 15, would that be in field goal range? Where would that be at the...
There, no flag on the play. I'd be like, what?
It'd be the 41-yard line.
Oh, look at that ref hustling.
58-yard field goal? Is that in Chase's range?
Oh, yeah. He hit a 62-yarder earlier today. So they're just... Or no, not today. Sorry. Yeah, it's definitely a flag.
Oh.
What? Wait, what? Huh? It's not a flag on Carolina for running into the punter? I'm sorry? It was Evan Deckers? Chad, I don't know about that.
The fix is in.
I mean, good lord.
Check the sports books.
We're cooked. Okay. I don't understand why. I don't understand why they didn't get that call. Does anybody? Somebody, I'm not saying it for oh, this is bullcrap, man. Somebody genuinely help me here.
Yeah.
I don't understand the ruling for that. Somebody help me here. This game was brought to you by Prize Picks. If somebody can look it up, he hit his plant leg. How is that not a roughing the kicker? We can expect the refs to make a call for us. I don't know. Flag after the flag. Oh, flag after flag with the Bucs. Is it because the holding occurred before running into the punter?
If only thing I could see is they're saying that he maybe got pushed into
him,
and so they called the hold and didn't penalize that since it was
okay.
Off the line. That's the only thing that would make any sense.
Right.
We got 900 people here in the chat.
But now we get a 1st and 10 from Carolina's 27. But okay, but why is it not roughing the kicker? He ran into the kicker. I mean, why? I don't know. If somebody can please explain why it's not that, I'm willing to listen. Pushed into, or if there was no contact with the ball, it's the only way, I think. I don't know. Okay, so if you're pushed into the punter, then, I mean, that makes sense, right? Because that's obviously not the player's fault if they're not running into them intentionally and they're, pushed into him. But did that happen on that play? I don't remember. I don't have the replay, but Let's see what happens here. 1st and 10 for Carolina from their own 27. Bryce Young in the shotgun. Play action. It's a screen to Tommy Tremble. Big tackle by Benjamin Morrison. Oh, they've got Mike Pereira. If we want to take a look at this,
Nobody pushed him.
Nobody pushed him. If anybody can hear what Mike Pereira is saying, let me know. I'd love to hear it. Thomas McGoffey saying, what? 2nd and 4 from the Carolina 33-yard line. And it's going to be play action. Young, it's a screen to Rico Dow. Wow, that might have been like the best play of Logan Hall's life.
Career.
Yeah, I mean, honestly. 3rd down.
Good coverage. Good discipline on that play.
Very rare Logan Hall play. Mike P said running into the kicker. Well, then yes. I mean, if you got the big wigs there saying it happened, then come on now. 3rd and 4. This is a big 3rd down, folks. 3.5 minutes left here in the game. All chips on the table. Ball game here. Bryce Young in the shotgun and running back next to him. Carolina's like 33. Bryce Young's going to throw. Looks. Throws deep ball. Oh, my. Jalen Coker. Oh, there's a flag.
There was holding in the backfield. Did they call it? Yaya Diaby definitely was held.
Hold on.
Did the refs... No.
It's pass interference on the Bucs!
Oh, my.
What?
I guess the holding doesn't exist.
My man interfered with them, and Coker still caught it.
Must have been short of route.
Yeah, you can't do that.
I want to see... I got to see Bryce's drop back. Yaya look like...
1st and 10 from the Bucs 33. Good Lord, guys.
Oh, no.
What did you say before the throw, Logan? I kind of zoned out. You were like, are they going to do it again? Is that what you said?
I don't know.
Oh, my gosh. Bryce Young in the pistol, running back behind him. Handoff goes to Rico. Oh, he hits the lane, but doesn't get anything. 3 minutes left.
The run defense has been very solid today. It's just pass defense is not held up.
Whoo! Golly, youngest quarterback in NFL history to reach 11 game-winning drives. Fun fact for the Carolina Reaper.
So about what time? It seems like the Panthers are playing the play clock here. They don't want to give Baker time coming back the other way.
I mean, neither does Josh Grizzard, because they're not passing it. Bryce Young in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Handoff goes to Rico. Oh, man. That was a big tackle by Tyke Smith. If he wouldn't have tackled that, Daddle would have gotten a 1st down and then some. Carolina Bernadette.
Did the Bucs call their first? Play clock has stopped.
What do we got here? Oh, Hassan Reddick limping off the field.
Oh, I'm sure. They've got plenty of depth at that position, right, James?
Chad, who wants to tell him? Chad, who wants to tell him that
I'm sure it'll be fine.
36, 37-year-old.
All right, we've got 900 people in the chat. Make sure to throw a like on the video.
If you guys are new, by the way, go ahead and subscribe as well. Would greatly, greatly appreciate that. How many subscribers are we at now, folks? Let me check. Well, let's see. Hold on one moment. We are at 24,615, guys. Thank you all so much for that. It is greatly appreciated. Yeah, this is a big 3rd down. Yeah, that goes without saying. The clock is running now, so this might be the last play before the 2-minute warning. We will see.
They don't have to snap it. We'll see if they decide to do so.
Bryce Young in the shotgun, running back next to him. Yeah, I think they're just going to try and draw him off sides, maybe. Because, I mean, Carolina has, like, all the... Oh. And I think the Bucs take their first time out. They do. So why would you wait...
That is...
Why would you wait that long?
That is bad. That is bad clock management.
Well, the clock was still running because it's not like an injury timeout. Like I think that's like
They just wasted 20 seconds.
what. Bigger question is why would you waste 20 seconds and then go? You know what?
Yeah, I mean, if they must have saw something they really didn't like, they didn't think they could stop it. But that is a rough way to burn 20 seconds there.
Yeah. I think the clock. Now, again, I'm just kind of spitballing here, but like the clock's still running. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Because the clock would have still been running anyway. Like because typically whenever you see injuries, it takes away the timeout. Typically, right? Maybe in the fourth quarter it doesn't do that. I don't know, bro. I don't know the rules like that. But I'm sure there's some rule where it's like, well, actually, yes. All right, well, 3rd and 7 from the Bucs 30. Let me go check my phone, see what my colleagues are up to, Logan.
All right. I'm going to do a quick around the league while we're at the 2-minute warning. Saints look like they will be comfortably over the Jets. Buffalo with the ball, trying to hold on to the lead and secure the division. Got Minnesota driving on the Giants, trying to secure a win there. Really struggling, both of those teams. Max Brosmer, not it at quarterback. See how those games end. Why is there commercial? We are at the 2-minute warning. Or not quite yet the 2-minute warning. The Bucs took a timeout.
We should actually go to Longhorn.
I'm down.
We're going to Longhorn, boys!
Win or lose.
Rip the sweater in half.
Gritties for Longhorn.
Gritties all the way to Longhorn.
James, can I get a little update on the Egbuka road to 1K? We gotta bump those numbers up.
Yes.
I believe we'd be at 9-10.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, one moment. All right. What is a...
He had a 140-yard catch.
What is a Big Boo at now? Jeez, Jalen Coker. What are we doing, fam? 40 yards. He is at 910. Pretty good, right?
I want more, but I'll take it.
All right. Big third down here, everybody. Big third down. Let's see.
They did give the time back, though.
Oh.
Up to 2:28, so...
Chat, we're good.
Cannot blame Todd for that one now.
3rd and 7. The clock wasn't still running. It was a production error. 3rd and 7. Big third down. Man in motion. Young. They send a blitz. Young chucks it into the dirt. Was intended for number 0. 4th down.
Diaby's had a good second half. He's come through quite a few pressures.
He has. So they could try a field goal here. It's going to be a long one. Hold on one second, folks.
48-yard attempt. 2 for 2 on the day is Ryan Fitzgerald.
Indeed. And the kick is... Ooh, it was a little windy out there. It's good. Carolina has the lead. 2 minutes, 20 seconds left. It's all up to the... It's all up to the offense here. And their runs.
Their 2-minute running drive.
Yeah.
Let's see it.
All right, folks. Well, we're in crunch time now. We are in crunch time. Alrighty. How's Josh Allen doing? Well, not as good as we need him to do. That's for sure. Alrighty, folks. Oh, Chris Olave's having a freaking great day. Man, oh man. All right. We'll see what happens, folks. We'll see if the offense can get it done. Okay. Will Grizz shock or will he have a moment? That's a good question, Bat. How's Myles Garrett doing? That is a good question. Did he break the record?
He has half a sack on the day, so he is half a sack off of the record.
So stupid. He has, 2 games after this to break it? He's going to break it.
He's at 22 sacks.
Could have been a buck. No, couldn't have been a buck. Pick or a quick turnover on downs. Well, you never know. Who has a 75% chance of winning? Oh, the Panthers do. Oh, boy. Let's see, folks. This is a big drive. I'm not going to say that this is for the season, by the way. Maybe it is, because, if Carolina does go out next week and beat the Seahawks, and they beat the Bucs today, it's over, right? But you never know. And there goes the handoff. All right. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. All right. Here we go. We've got 1,000 people in here, by the way, folks. If y'all are new, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you guys have been enjoying, by the way, as well. Would greatly appreciate that.
Can my game MVP, Cam Johnson, do it again?
Can my Logan picked.
Looks like it.
And they kick it out of bounds. Or out of the back of the end zone. All right. 2-minute warning is what you have, and 2 timeouts. Again, this is kind of crazy. If the Bucs win, they have a 96% chance to win the South. Even if they lose, they have a 59% chance to win the South. That's crazy to me. That is crazy to me. There's a flag on the play. And there's an unnecessary roughness penalty on the Bucs. Brother, what are we doing here? Who was it on? Luke Gedeke? No, it wasn't Luke Gedeke.
Oh, you can't.
Oh, John Bullock. You can't do that, man. Can't do that, dude. Young guy. Can't do that.
Cut him.
Fire Thomas McGoffey. It cut him right there. You just see him. He's takes off his pads. He's packing up a bag.
Oh, God. Starting at the 10.
Yeah, it's rough. Baker in the shotgun.
90 yards.
You need a 90-yard drive, 2 minutes, 20 seconds, 2 timeouts. Baker's going to throw. Looks, throws. Caught by Mike Evans. That is caught.
Will they try to get a snap off before the 2-minute warning?
2nd and 4. They will
Does
not.
not look like
They are very much like a.
Looks like they feel very confident about getting 84 yards.
2nd and 4 from the Bucs 16. The Christmas sweater is not cursed. Bullock, clean out your locker. Chat, I will appreciate that we can have a fun time here, okay? Cursed sweater. Fine, I'll switch to the hoodie. Guys don't want to celebrate Christmas. It's fine. I get it. Where is it? Where's the hoodie? Chat. I mean, come on.
We're on hoodie watch.
I think I found it. I found it! Ugh.
Looks like the Browns will have to punt. The Bills will be just about in kneel-down situation. No further fantasy points for Josh Allen. Gonna clinch their division.
Run it for a 90-yard touchdown. Wait, they're not gonna clinch the division.
That's what it said.
What? The Bills? What's the Bills' record?
Maybe clinch the playoffs. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Clinch the playoffs, not the division.
Don't the Patriots have double-digit wins?
Clinch the playoffs. All right.
You guys wanted it. Here it is. We're back. There's Timothy Chalamet.
Starting his rap career. As of this week.
What? What?
Released a rap video to promote this movie.
Oh, okay. Good for him. All right, we're back with the hoodie. The OG hoodie is back. All right, folks, we'll see what happens. The hoodie's on. The hoodie's on, okay? Let's see. If we win, don't ever bring back the sweater again.
We will burn it out back.
It's a YouTube short. Rally time with the hoodie, right? Good call, James. Thank you. Thank you.
We'll retire the sweater.
Yeah, hang it up in the rafters. Somebody get the lighter fluid. Oh my gosh. All right. 2nd and 4. Baker in the shotgun. It's from their own 16. Running back in the backfield. Man in motion. It was Ibuka. Baker. Pressure up the middle. Mayfield is going to run with it. Oh my gosh, he's still going.
There we go.
All the way down to the Bucs 40-yard line. Everybody, the hoodie.
Hoodie on. First play, about 25 yards.
That was a 26-yard run by Baker. He has 49 rushing yards today. 1st and 10 from the Bucs 42. Good call, James. It was the darn sweater. Well, you know.
They'd have 50 right now if you've had the hoodie on all game.
Man, oh man. All right, Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. They'd have 100 points. All right. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him. 1:51 left, by the way. Baker's going to throw. Looking. Throws over the middle. Oh, Jalen McMillan. It went off his hands. And that demon rose boom almost had it.
Ooh, McMillan is fortunate there.
Literally would have ended the game. I mean, brother, you can't let...
Not an A-plus throw, but you've got to come down with that.
Yeah. 2nd and 10. 1,141 people in here, folks. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button if you guys are enjoying. Baker in the shotgun, a running back next to him on 2nd and 10 from the Bucs 42. Mayfield is going to throw. Looking. Throws over the middle of the field. That is caught by Mike Evans, who stays upright, but he is short. It will be 3rd down. 1.5 left in the game here. This is a big one. This is a big one. All right. 3rd down and 4 from the Bucs 48. Mayfield in the shotgun. Mayfield's going to throw. Quick throw. That is caught by Otten. 1st down Tampa Bay. They're in field goal range. They are in field goal range. 1st and 10. A minute left here in the 4th quarter. See what happens. They're not calling any timeouts. They got 2 of them. Mayfield in the shotgun, a running back behind him. Mayfield is going to throw. Mayfield looks, throws over the middle of the field, caught by Mike Evans, who dives ahead. I imagine the Bucs are going to take a timeout here. They do. 47 seconds left.
Making good progress down the field. Successful so far.
Mm-hmm.
The underneath routes have been open. Will they try to take the more intermediate shot? Now, we saw at the end of the first half, the Panthers took the one shot at the end of the half to Tet. McMillan had single coverage. Will the Bucs get a similar look, and will they try for it?
2nd and 4 from Carolina's 37, by the way. Let's see. Let us see. All right. Mayfield has 16 career game-winning drives. Last one was against Seattle, all the way in Week 5. Mayfield in the shotgun, a running back next to him. Let's see. Mayfield is going to throw. There's a flag on the play. Oh, no way. They got a false start, and it's Luke Gedeke. I don't know if it's Luke Gedeke. We have no idea.
It's on the right side.
Number 2?
Oh, Ibuka.
62. It was on Ibuka. Ibuka got a false start.
Oh, you hate to see
49 seconds left, one timeout. That drops you back to 2nd and 9 from Carolina's 42. Richard, I'm sure you're not talking to us. We haven't said any bad foul language, so. But Baker in the shotgun, running back next to him. It's 2nd and 9. Mayfield is going to throw. Looking, pressure. No!
Lathan Ransom.
Former Ohio State player. Former Ohio State Buckeye.
Ohio State. It seemed like there was a I think Mike Evans might have broken off his route. There was a miscommunication. I don't know if that's more on Bake or Mike. But Mike, I think, broke his route. Yeah.
Oh.
He thought it was the scramble drill.
He wasn't even looking. Yeah, Baker thought he was going out. He turned it around to go in. Wow. So for those of you who do not know, that's just sad. Okay. There was a miscommunication. Mike was going in then out, or going out then in. Baker thought that he was going out. He throws the ball. It's intercepted. That's your ball game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers drop 3 straight division games. Fall to 7 and 8. Fall to 7 and 8, everybody. Oh my goodness. The game's over. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have lost. Baker Mayfield with the final interception, a miscommunication with Mike Evans, of all the people, right? And that's your ball game, dude. That is your freaking ball game. Carolina is now first place in the South with an 8-7 record. The Bucs now have lost 3 straight divisional matchups. They have gone 1-6 the past 7 games. Stunning turn of events here in this matchup. I mean, my goodness, folks. My goodness. Look, this was a game that was very back and forth. Carolina, we've talked about it. Carolina being one of those teams that is always in it, is always a team that is like scrappy, sticks around, fights in games and whatnot. And at the end of the day, that's what happened. Look, let's go over this. Baker, 18 of 26, 145 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. The last pick was bad. However you want to describe it, as a miscommunication, which is ultimately what it was. It was literally lost him the game, right? Big part of that, right? Big part of them losing that game. The Bucs passed it 26 times. They ran it 33 times for 169 yards in this game. Mayfield had 49 rushing yards. Bucky had 71 yards. Rachaad White had 45 yards. This offense did okay. I feel like in moments, 296 yards of total offense. Beat the Panthers in terms of total yardage. The Panthers had 275 yards of offense. But you saw some inefficiencies on this offense where it's just they again felt kind of clunky. They were 8 of 14 on third down. Carolina was 6 of 12, so they won in that regard as well. Just wasn't enough to get it done. On the receiving day, Evans had a touchdown. Ibuka had a 40-yard catch, and it was what it was. For the Panthers offense versus the Bucs defense, look, Bryce Young, 191 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, 2 sacks. They ran the ball 20 times for 101 yards. Ted McMillan, that was a big play at the end of the first half. Bulls sent an all-out blitz. They countered with a deep ball to Tet. It was a touchdown. Then later in the game, they throw a 34-yard bomb to Jalen Coker going up against Benjamin Morrison. this is one of those games where, okay, so, and like, look, Levante had a sack, Servassier had a sack. I thought Parrish played a pretty decent game. Even Cam Johnson had 3 kick returns for 101 yards. He had a kick return of 44 yards in this game. McLaughlin made both of his kicks. Dixon did not have a great day punting, but okay. The interception is bad, right? I do want to say that. The interception is bad. Not good, right? Okay. It is not the sole reason the Bucs lost this game, okay? You can also very much point to a few different things, right? You can point to, again, you can point to just giving up too many big plays on defense, the really hard run commitment on offense, where, again, running 33 times, you have probably 4 of the top 6 wide receivers in the NFC South. And this is just one of those games where, look, you can't mark it as one specific thing versus another, right? Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
It was just overall, Carolina just barely got it done more. That's the way I view it. What do you think?
Yeah, it was a lot of the critical plays. I mean, especially the deep ball to Tet McMillan. The Bucs had some good stops. The Panthers got back down to the red zone, got pressure. Bryce Young evaded a sack. That was their other touchdown pass. I mean, the Bucs were right there. Had one quick play here or there to seal the game, to get a critical stop, and they weren't able to come up big in those moments. They weren't able to get to the quarterback enough. I think that's one of my biggest takeaways. Not enough pass rush. DB's not their best day by any means, but again, some of those are more on the pass rush. You can't give Bryce Young 5+ seconds. He's going to find somebody open. And I think it's fair to especially point to the coaching, especially offensive play calling. Pretty uninspired.
This was a pretty bad day for Grizzard. I know people are going to be like, the pick, I get it. The pure commitment to the run, like, again, you have Mike Evans. You have Chris Godwin, Emeka Ibuka, Jalen McMillan. I don't even know if those guys combined for like 20 targets in this game. I mean, that's really bad. It's really bad. So, folks, let's real quick to end this off, okay? The Bucs still have like a 56% chance to win the division. I know you guys don't want to believe that, and trust me, it's fine. But here's the deal. The Carolina Panthers just won, okay? Carolina Panthers just defeated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, okay? Let's say next week, Miami and Seattle win, okay? And that's just the way it is. If the Bucs win in Week 18 at home, they win the division at 8-9, and that's it, right? That's if both teams lose next week, okay? If really Week 17 does not matter for the Bucs in the sense of, you know, if both teams,
they control their own destiny, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like if Miami goes out there and wins, and then Carolina goes out there and wins, it's over. Like, it's over. Now, if both teams go out there and win their respective games, and then the Bucs win, like, it's Bucs still win the division, right? However, if Miami beats Tampa Bay next week and Carolina wins the South. That's it. That is just the way it is. So next week's a big week, man. You're going to be watching that. You're going to be watching that Carolina game. You're going to be watching that, obviously, the Bucs game is a big one. I think the Seattle-Carolina game, I'm pretty sure it is on nighttime football next week. I'm pretty sure it's on nighttime football. Let me just go ahead and check to confirm.
Panthers Seahawks at 1 p.m.
It is at 1 p.m. So we're paying attention to both those games next week on the 28th. But it's shocking. This is a shocking loss. But to be honest with you folks, is it really surprising? Like, they're finding ways to lose football games, you know? They are. And this was another example of that, where it's like, hey, they find another way to lose a game. They're not going to fire Todd Bowles after this game. They still, honestly, this very easily could go all the way down to week 18. It could. Now, again, if both teams win week 17, it's the rules still stay the same. The Bucs are still the technical percentage favorites to win the South, but this is obviously a rough loss, man. This is a rough loss. And if things do end up going, they're not making the playoffs, Bowles is done. I mean, he is. That is the absolute fact of the matter. So it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Shout out to Sleeper, the proud sponsor of this channel. If you guys use the code MrBucs, you will get a 100% match up to $100. Again, that is whenever you use the code MrBucs. If you guys do sign up, by the way, you get $20 for free. It's as simple as that. So make sure you go download Sleeper today. Enjoy football the way it was meant to be. That is together. Huge shout out to Sleeper for being the proud sponsor of this channel. Folks, rough loss. Very rough loss. Third loss to a divisional opponent in a row. Bucs are still technically the favorites to win the South. Do you think they're going to beat Miami next week? If Quinn Ewers is out there, probably. He looked pretty rough. If Tua's out there, I don't know, man. I don't know. And then obviously if Carolina beats Seattle next week, the Bucs need to win next week and hope Carolina loses. You know, that's pretty much the way it is. So we'll see, folks. We will see. But folks, it is what it is. It's another loss. Sucks. Let me just read some super chats before we go ahead and end off here. Let's see. Todd said, "We got this, brother." I think I read that one. Big Boy says, "Well, congrats to the Panthers for the NFC South title." It's a $2 super chat. Fire says, $2 super chat, says, "Fire Bowls." Barbecue, $5 super chat. Thank you for that. Fire says, "Bring us back John Gruden," with the $5 super chat. Again, I don't think Gruden's the answer, man. But Wolfman, thank you for the $5 super chat, says, "Fire Bowls at the presser." No. Sue, thank you for the $2 super chat, says, "This team sucks." Yeah. Bowles, thank you for the $2 super chat, says, "Wrap this season up now." Happy holidays, James. Yes, Merry Christmas to everybody. I'll see you guys, obviously, after Christmas for the Dolphins game. And we'll do Happy New Year's and all that as well. But, folks, that's going to be it for me, man. I'm going to go hop on Bleacher Report. Of course. Of course it would go off.